for just because I don't know, I think Buffalo could just be very high first, like Celtics in the playoffs. And if you guys get Calgary playing, obviously the last two in the Buffalo, look at their roster, I'm sitting the over one and a big debate for the other match again here. Either way, like I said, I feel like it's that competitive. I was going to tell my Hurricanes, this one's tough, and even a great playoff loss, which like the contenders. Like, in fact, they just won their first Eastbound College game, which played how long after being 7-7 left. Probably had to get a playoff loss, but now that I think a lot of that looks great. I guess things like last year, Jared Sullivan, still this way, and yeah, it's off their locker. That's no problem. That's so how do you I mean, for sure, long this year. Go long on first, I had a hopeful, and once kind of a hot day, they didn't give off by team. They didn't let me down. Since then, I mean, they also got to finish. They don't lose one up. It's really good for those chances. I think I'm looking to rebuild. I feel like those scholars can long time to get this year. Just looking at their lineup here, I think something not first line, and they're really the two things are fine. They're still there. What was I expected? Right, Nature, second line, third contract. I saw his first like with a big contract, but not making more than just his entire career. It's kind of crazy. A lot of six there, not the best. Defensively, I think you see probably more towards the playoff long. And again, I think that's just the recent playoff success. I mean, it's honestly, I feel like their top six could get kind of obviously have it back. And still on the second side. Goals in the development they had, also the other comprehensive yet, those on the that David Carr, Fred Burns, so really solid defense. He's probably the best six guy left. Okay, and it's last week, we will also select it out to the good. And honestly, if you have playoff long, I might love to say that contender. Like, I think they are back in. You got two top five players in the world, my team, and Carr. So, we're going to playoff long for now, maybe possibly contender. Next up on the team guys. Obviously, they were actually a double team last year. I think they definitely will perform them. Obviously, I know this will be a long life. I don't think they'll be that bad. I just think probably something to know about the third level, but I'm probably really going to start. You look at the second lineup, obviously, Monahan had a good season. Tango, Johnson is really good. Basically, I think that's what it's got. Like, I think it's 12 months off wood. I just love the other side. I think we'll play third line above that really good. So that's something going up. Defensively, they kept Favreau quite good for them. Prozov as well. Contracts everything. Good like, yeah, like, this team's definitely a spot in goaltending. Definitely was really good. And the last year, kind of helped me win, I think, my fantasy championship. It was only like 6 games ago. We'll see if we can actually keep it up for the entire season. Dallas Stars, for me, is definitely still like up contenders. I think they're one of the most stacked teams, top to bottom in the league. Obviously, made back-to-back finals. Unfortunately for them, lost the Oilers each time. And like, you look at this Dallas Stars team here, you got Robertson, Hintz, Branson. I'm really glad they didn't trade Robertson, so here's Sig, that bit of a dumb move. Shane Johnston, Sig, and like that top six unreal. You got Benton on the third line, another good young player. Defensively, of course, Haskin, I think, the top team in the league, Carly as well. Very underrated. And of course, you have one of the best players in the league, Jake on here. Like, just stacked team. So for sure, tough contender for me. Next up here, Troy Red Wings. So this is my team. I don't know. We have to make the playoffs this year. They're definitely either hope for a bubble. I think the last couple years have been bubble. A couple years ago, we literally missed the playoffs with John Torrell through the game. I would say we're a bubble team again this year. And again, bubble doesn't mean you're making the playoffs. It means you'll probably be either a wild card or just missing. I think that's exactly where Detroit's going to end up. 80-yard first line left wing. I don't see that happening, but I could be wrong. Pretty like, more of a depth pad, Hamilton, same thing. Defensively, it's definitely weak, like Sherrod, not really a top-pairing guy. But our Docker, I actually think, is a decent ad. I think Evanson and even him inside to be your top pair, logging a lot of minutes. John Gibson, I do think, could play a lot better with us than the Dutch potentially. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, like I said, I've been definitely on the hot seat this season. NHL is up next. I mean, back-to-back cup final. Easy Stanley Cup contender. You got the best player in the world, Connor David. Probably more than they have been in. Defensively, still maybe like somebody better than Anderson or sixth guy, but the rest of them isn't that bad. Obviously, a big question, of course, is goaltending. Skinner, Pickard didn't give them the best playoff goaltending. Although Skinner had some games played very, very well, so I don't see a reason why Edmonton's not, back deep into the playoff run next season. Florida Panthers back-to-back cup champs. I mean, it's like a final 3 years in a row, obviously.
Try Resolve Stain Remover Spray to eliminate tough stains the first time, guaranteed.
so Stanley Cup contenders. Now their lineup is going to change. I think they're currently like $3.5 million over the salary cap max. Thinking is Rodriguez is probably the guy to go. I'm guessing they're just playing hardball and don't want to give him away. They want somebody that can give up something for him. But even without him, you see they have a ton of good forward depth, like Ryan McKinnon on the third line, Lundell, Les Bryant, that was an amazing third line. Bennett, Hunnicon, Smythe, you got good shots, second line. Forcing to become an absolute stud. Ekblad's still there. The fact that they were actually able to keep Bennett, Marchand, and him is pretty crazy. Again, I think Jones was a lot better with them than he is Chicago. Jeff Petrie, too. Played for Detroit. Obviously, that's a bit more than I think he should have been. In a bottom pairing role, I think he'll definitely thrive. And then, of course, the Bobrovsky net. Like, what else is there to say? Like, that's a very, very good hockey team. LA Kings here, I think just like Detroit, are going to be a bubble for me. I almost have them playoff locked, but honestly, in the Pacific, I think Edmonton and probably Vegas are two teams that are going to make it for sure. A third spot. There's a couple teams I think could do it. I'm not entirely sold on LA this year. I think, forward-wise, it looks pretty good. Like, you can see they definitely have depth. Defensively, though, you got Doughty's not getting any younger. Anderson's solid defensively. Edmondson, Dumoulin, CC, I'm not so sure about these guys. Bart's good, but he's young, kind of unproven. And, of course, goaltending Kemper will be kind of who he did last year. Lily Vezina nominee. Time will tell. 4-3, I think, and solid backup. But I think bubble does make sense there for the Kings. Next up here, Minnesota Wild. This is another one. They could be bubble. They could playoff lock. I think for me, probably bubble. I don't think I would bet on them for sure in playoff or anything like that. Look at that lineup. Obviously, they have a superstar. Friza back in goalie, very good. Rossi, they actually just extended. Tarasenko. Didn't do much on the Detroit. Let's see what he does with them. Eurovich, Hogan, Hartman, Insane, third line. Defensively, I think, honestly, you got William, favorite from the young guys. You got Spurgeon. Proteins going to be going here. He is. Okay, so yeah. You can add protein to that next to Lambeau. It's like a good D4, good goaltending. The only thing is the Central. I would have Dallas and Colorado both above them. Same with the Jets. And at that point, you're a wildcard team. So yeah, I think I have to leave them there on bubble. Montreal Canadiens up next. Did make the playoffs this year. They squeaked in that last spot. Do they do it again? Maybe. They definitely impressed me. I think they're, young team getting better. Blaine Hudson should be even better next year. Davidoff, of course, being added to the team. Sikorsky, I think, had a down year. They're at least hopeful. I would say they're probably a bubble team again. Very similar to Detroit. I could see them either, squeaking in or just missing. And again, a lot of good young talent. Zachary Bullock as well, that trade they made. I think those guys could be getting better. Defensively, particularly, of course, I really like the trade they made with Dobson. We'll see if that does work. Henry Hudson kind of sharing power play roles. Sam Montembeau, he's seen enough goalie. I think, Montreal probably makes sense. Nashville Predators up next. This is a tough one. A couple years ago, they make the playoffs. Everyone on their team had career years, so kind of figured they'd probably take a step back. Didn't expect them to be a bottom 5 team, though, in regards to that step back. Josie missed a bit of time. Sorrow was not his best season. I think this year, you're hopeful with bubble for the Preds, and honestly, the Wild are better. So that's one wildcard spot left. They're playing with the Pacific team as well, and I think the Wild are a team in the West. So I probably have them as hopeful. I think they got an outside shot to get in, but not too confident about it. First line, I don't think there's any issues. Even the second line, Svechnikov, maybe somebody a little bit better. Eric Hallow, of course, they brought in. Michael Bunting in there. Matthew Wood, I think, could probably get a bit more ice time to do something. Obviously, need a healthy Yossi this year. Justin Barron, if they're actually rocking him top deep there, I don't know about that. They brought Nicholas Hay as well. Blankenburg, top 4 guys, probably not ideal. I think Burbanks could actually slot in their spot. Again, Stars and that is solid. I think hopeful for them. I don't know, they're just kind of a weird team, I guess, not really gelling. The Devils here, I think, definitely should be another playoff lock team. Obviously, the biggest thing for them is staying healthy, but they should be solid. I'm a huge fan of Andre Black, first line left wing. Again, I don't know how accurate that is, but huge Hitchens and Myers, solid fourth for the top 6. Connor Brown they brought in, Dawson Mercy at third line C. I feel like maybe make more sense to put him in the top 6 on the wing. Have someone else for that position, maybe put Glass. Have Potter there at 4C. Defensively, they actually have too much depth. If you have Simon the Mets game right now, they also have James Casey still trying to get a spot. I think Carolina, they have probably one of the best top 16 quarters in the league, and of course Markstrom, because they solid goalie. So for me, the Devils playoff lock there. The Islanders are an interesting one. First overall pick, they're bringing Schaefer, but trade away Dobson, keep Romanov, trade away Nelson, and they bring in Jonathan Duran. For me, look at the Metro. Right now, who we have above them? Carolina and New Jersey. Going to be at least one more team above them too. So the highest I would have in this bubble. I think hopeful makes the most sense. They're another team. I don't think it's fun. Also, highly doubt you making the playoffs. Like I was saying, they're running Brand there. Kavanagh, been mentioned too, from the KHL. He's kind of a wild card. Those guys always are. They could be really good, or they could be terrible. think they'll probably finish somewhere similar. New York Rangers, they're at least a bubble. I think they're going to kind of return to form next year. Probably a playoff lock for me. Obviously, they've gotten rid of a lot of veterans, like just Kreider, Chicken Truba, both of the Ducks, but I still think it's a solid team. Like that top six, Aaron Trocheck, Lafreniere, Vanjak, Miller, Cooley, that's a very solid top six to third line. Burrow, Parsons, Brodzinski, definitely like younger. Defensively, they bring Gavrikov. I think he'll do really well next to Fox, let Fox bring more offensive stuff. Morgan Sucey, I don't know, back in Ivan Schneider. Schneider's solid. And they have one of the best goalies in the league, and Sturkin.
I'll be back in a second.
Be sweeter than the sweetest with the new Axe Fine Fragrance Collection.
Hey Sabres, Daryl's deals are now Daryl's Canadian deals. So I'm making a big announcement in the most Canadian way possible.
Good to be a playoff team. I really do think they vastly underperformed last season. Next up here, we got the Sens. For me, the Sens, just like Detroit, just like Montreal, they're a bubble team. I think, one of these three is probably going to get in. Maybe two, but definitely, obviously, not a squad strong three. And I look at the Senators, I definitely like what they've done over the past couple of seasons. I think, they have a really solid top nine, like, really no goals here at all. I'd be surprised if Giroux ends up playing third line. I'm sure they got third in. Fourth line there's not that bad defensively. Obviously, Sanderson's really solid. I think that what they made picking up for expense was a great trade. Of course, they got a legitimate goaltender now in the line of Olmark. So, looking at them, I definitely like them on paper more than their headline. It's first to say, but it is the truth. I definitely can't call them a playoff lock quite yet. If you look at Flyers here, easy rebuild. They should be one of the bottom five teams this year. For Philadelphia, we'll start off in net. They got Samuel Ersson and Daniel Vladoc. Honestly, I kind of forgot to sign Vladoc. Honestly, not be enough to kind of solve that goaltending issue. They need to really hope they can get a stud to the draft. Obviously, they got Bjornsson waiting. Defensively, York and Sandheim are not bad. Same with Drysdale. The rest is kind of rough. Forward group two, like you have Michkov, Konechny, Couturier, getting older. Zegers, I think, would be better there. He's just allowed to play offense. Dvorak's not a 2C. He's playing, 3 or 4 seasons the house. Tippet's solid. Brink and Forster there also be solid. Bates should be good bottom sixer, but I just don't think this team has it. So I definitely think, bottom 5 teams for sure, almost, positively last place in the Metro. Actually, I take that back. Pittsburgh Penguins are probably going to be last place in the Metro. I do not see them doing good this year. The last couple of years, I thought maybe Crosby could win the playoffs, but even he's just not good enough. The first line not bad. You got McKellen and Russ on his wing. Both those guys are in trade rumors. After that, they're giving Malkin Koivunen. No offense to him, but come on. Malkin needs more help. Even Mantha's been pretty bad the last few years. For Flody there, could become a player. Novak, I actually think is kind of solid. Thomasino as well, could be decent. Defensively, Carlson, another guy who could get traded. You got Tanger not getting younger. Pickering young. Dumba. Goaltending is also rough for them. They got Jari, they got Chilov. Just like Philadelphia, I see them being facing the Metro. Obviously, they got the Lemieux first overall back in '84, Sid first overall in '05. I think they're coming from McKenna here to 2026. Sharks are up next. I think they got a little bit better on paper, but for me, there still isn't good on the team. Obviously, they got some really good young players in excellent. So Ricky Smith, Foley's not bad, but the rest of that line is pretty tough. Like Skinner there, second line. With the Oilers, who's having a tough time staying in the lineup. Defensively, it's probably where they're hurt the most. Like they gave Klingberg Golau a ton of money, but they have Ferraro, Liljegren, the top pair. That is just not a playoff top pairing, in my opinion. And obviously, for goaltender Mascara, we're still really not sure what he has at the NHL level. Liljegren, he knows, kind of just mad at this point. So, Sharks rebuild makes sense. The Kraken here, honestly, for me, the highest I would have them is hopeful. I'd maybe put them in the rebuild. I don't think the Kraken are going to be very good. They're going to be bottom 5, though. I'm trying to think who else is coming. We got 4 teams there. I got to put someone down there to rebuild bottom 5. Might not be the Kraken. Probably put them hopeful for now. But I look at this team here, like Schwartz, Beniers, Acco. It's not really a first line, right? Like, they still haven't found first line talent. Mason Marchman trade. Like, they got a lot of good middle 6 players. Maybe second line players, I think would be more fair. Gunn, I think, is really solid. Larson, Montfort aren't too bad. Honestly, the defense is not that bad. And then Joey Ford is also a pretty solid goalie. I mean, yeah, the way they play, too, they probably aren't bad enough to finish bottom 5, but I just don't have high hopes for them all this season. St. Louis Blues up next year. Obviously, with the hottest team in the NHL, second half of the year. For me, they're at least hopeful. It's probably a bubble team. I think just like the Wild, they have a shot on those wild cards with West. Davis, Thomas, they got Snugger at their first line. Top six isn't that bad. Running team stat there defensively, still like a little bit more defense, maybe lacking a little bit. But even if Forrest finds full goal, he's hot, they're really hot. So I think, yeah, Blues, bubble team, I think makes the most sense. Next up here, guys, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning. So for me, they're definitely a playoff lock, if not a cup contender. Honestly, though, I might have Florida as the only cup contender in the East, because if the only team that's made out of the East 3 straight years now, and they honestly managed Tampa Bay in the first round last year. So probably put Tampa in the playoff block. Obviously, they're a team that has a ton of star players. Gensel, Point, Kucherov, Hagel's becoming an absolute stud. Defensively, Heaven's still solid. You got McDonough there, Moser. Starting to get a solid top four. Vasilevsky, arguably second, third best goalie in the league. So, like I said, for me, at least playoff block, maybe cup contenders. Like I said, I think it's going to have Florida as the only team in the East there because they've just been that dominant. Maple Leafs for sure, playoff block. They made the playoffs every single year since Matthew's rookie year, but have never made it past the second round. And obviously, too, only made it to the second round one time. So, playoff block is an easy pick for them. Now, I'm very curious to see what the post-Marner era Leafs look like. I mean, the first line, Knives, Matthews, and Kelly's not bad. Then there's Barrett, Stoney, there's Joshua they brought in, Walk, and they definitely probably have a bit more depth now without Marner. Defense the exact same as last year, goaltending two. Goals obviously had some good numbers, so yeah, I think playoff block, no one would argue that. Vancouver Canucks, I think for me, are a bubble team. Obviously last year they missed. It was obviously a down year for them. I'm sure Canucks fans are hoping Adam Foote coming in as new head coach will change things around. And E2 had a very down year. The three back Betzer, though, was big. Kane probably can't help them. Phil Kittle, I'm still not sold on as a 2C. They do have, one of the two best defense in the league, though, which is huge. I think competitor, all your chips in, as you'd say in Vegas. I think, there's definitely a team gunning for that Stanley Cup. They won it a few years ago. They're always in the mix. And like I was saying, they just brought in Mitch Marner, I would say the top 20 player in the league, and they didn't really lose anything this summer. Like, so you have Eichel there, Dorfire, Barbie, Earl Stone, Smith, Charleston, Stalin, that top 9 notch, 4 points stolen. Let's see if they get to that addition, it's a training level. Basically, okay, I already got those contracts out, but luckily for them, the top 4 stolen, both on first and back on there. Ian Hill, I don't think they're too much. They're jumps to that, good way. I think it's safe there. That after that, the big Jets, 15 above long, have the best goal right out in Nova. Obviously, you still have class, and I think the back of that does stick to himself. Did lose the infield, I still think they're put up long. I think 16, 8, 6, and 20 center. Been out for like 2 years, so then really around there and see right there. Defensively, was a great player. Sandberg did, let the top 4. And have the best really hard time talking about
Yeah, my D is that, so I don't need D.
Overall, I think it's as a concern, and also you guys blocking capital. I mean, last year they had so much momentum, so much hype, record breaks for them. I don't know if I'd say that blocking too honestly. Up to the bubble, I think Metro, Johnville, and Jersey, Rangers. They got other things to do. Yeah, especially the ball and then have sort of campaign block on the planet. Got Troy, Montreal, Ottawa. I do think that this bubble makes sense. Now, again, with their team, honestly, talking solid, talking something bad, that's a really here. Great for Charleston, don't think why this really good on last year. Maybe that was sweet. But honestly, I like this because you should have the footage in both. That's what most teams end up being in the standings. Because there's only 4 or 5 joints that separate 12 instead of 18, whatever it is. And we got a lot of social, well, velocity, and 4 cup percentage, so yeah, I actually like how this turned out. Let me know second guys what you think about the list. First will be a lot of people disagree, and after the definitely sure it's going to be that kind of guys and guys. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day.
Yeah. That's one fast. He fixed it last. It's so fast.
Welcome back to our quick news video for all you fine people on the internet for your Sunday, August 24th. Starting off at the top of the board. So we're getting closer to training camps. We're a few weeks out from training camps, and so the questions start to get asked about extension talks, right? Philip Gustafson is open to having this.
I don't understand why you guys don't believe me. You're saying,
You declared war in literally all countries. We are lucky if they cease back.
it's a good life we live in 2077, relax, we are completely safe. Nah, bro, I'm tweaking.
I need to call Michelle to get to the vault basement we have at our house.
Michelle? Oh boy, I'm listening.
Joe, shut up before I beat your ass. This is all your fault.
Relax, guys, we are fine. I know Tim's on you in pretty well.
We need to start trusting no one beside us.
He's right, this is a chaotic company. Oh, busy. Joe! Close the door. Okay, Ollie. This is not what I wanted. I said I wanted to destroy this world. We shouldn't even be here, Joe. We are 100 years old already. Thanks to Vault-Tec, we can still live 500 years because we are ghouls. Joe Rochelle doesn't know I'm a ghoul. Why is Michelle hugging someone outside?
Say what?
Oh boy, he doesn't know. Jesus, Joe, why this? You know, I miss having our adventures. This world was too easy for us. We need a true challenge.
True challenge by wiping the world, Joe?
I mean, it does sound intriguing. See, that's what I'm talking about. I like the spirit. The president's arrived.
Good luck, ma'am. God help us all.
Uh-huh. I hope he helps me because I'll be 100 feet down the earth, chilling in my room, watching Ghostbusters.
Come on, what's going to happen to all those people outside the gate?
Oh, what do you think, Nora? Damn, you stupid. Sometimes you piss me off. Where is Obama and Trump at? Oh, cool-ass helicopter. Hope he's not coming to the vault. Also, the rest the better. Joe, wait for Trump. Oh, yeah, Obama. Hold on. Let me delay a nuclear bomb from falling down. Yeah, let's go, boys.
I'm ready.
Get down!
I shat my pants.
Damn, I missed this smell now. This tastes more like radiation.
A fresh start, just like we wanted. Damn, Trump, what the fuck happened to your hair? Not gonna lie, all this year's drinking radiation water made me go bald.
Damn. Good old memories are coming back before Joe destroyed the whole world.
My beautiful sanctuary. Oh boy, Commonwealth really gave us a good childhood. Still rebuild this, it needs a lot of work. Yeah, tough.
Hold on, is George Bush still alive?
Don't ever mention his name again, Obama. He betrayed us. Okay. But I think I know where his bunker was. We can go there tomorrow. Oh, what a cute little doggy. How did you survive this? I'll give you a home. Don't worry. I'll name you Michelle. Just don't betray me again.
You sure it's this way, Joe?
Stop asking stupid questions, Obama. Joe is the best butt sniffer in the world. He can smell the Concord Village miles away.
What? I think we should go back to the vault. It was way easier at the underground. Why are we here anyways?
Obama, you forgot our group was forward. It was supposed to be a good friendly dinner. But George Bush decided to stay home and lie about coming. We prepared everything for our adventure. That dude bailed on us, and now we want revenge. Damn right. Do you guys think he is different? He might even be dead.
Hell nah, bro. Dude was the smartest of the group. I bet he is killing.
My pit boy sent me signal to this address for help. Let's help this guy and then find Bush. Wait, do we help the Raiders or not? I think I killed the wrong one.
Well, now we help the guy shoot the bug.
I agree. I'm out of ammo. We'll have to take this one, Joe. Is your aim good? Yeah, my hand's been shaky. Missed like 6 shots 10 seconds ago, but it's fine.
Who the hell is that guy?
You know on the phone? Have no idea. Let's just help him. What the hell is this song? Are they having a pirates party around here?
Joe, we both out of ammo. We need to find some as good as possible.
We go up right and we search down here. Shit, you have one bullet left? You got this, Joe? Oh boy. Wait, this. You can do this. friends, relax. I will dump Trump and Obama. I swear, bro, you're the new trio. All right? You don't want to cooperate? You will get revenge, bitch. Watch this. Psych, I will never leave them. Come here, boy. Damn, I really need to start managing my strength. My wife, I could.
No way, you stood there and shot. I had to blow the trees down.
You won't be my neighbor in Commonwealth? Chill, boy.
Man, I don't know who you are, but this time it's impeccable. Why you get right, Joe?
I saved this town, bro. They all better start respecting slow-ass Joe. The president is back with their buddies.
You know, we only have two armies. They for sure are racist.
What a good deal we have here, Joe. All right, let's get to the killing.
I think apocalyptic world turned all racist Trump, but don't tell Obama he doesn't need to know.
What do you mean by that?
It means that this cannibals eat black people.
Hey, yo.
What? Hell no, let's go back to the vault.
Relax, Obama. We're protected by us. You know it. There is a vault called 88. I mean, especially for us, we will find it. You can jump, Trump.
I'm afraid Joe let me get some courage.
What was he talking about? Am I food to these people?
Not to the people, to us, Obama.
Damn right you.
On my life, if y'all get near me, I'm gonna bust a nut on you.
What the fuck? Pause. This little boy really thinks they have a chance to kill Joe Biden. I'm immortal.
What are you yapping about, Joe? You're not immortal.
If I'm not immortal, you're not food for us when we run out of vegetables.
What do these guys want anyways? This raider simply raid bases? What do they receive?
I have no idea, honestly, what the fuck is that coming from the sewer?
Big ass nuts.
Oh boy, I just shat my pants. Trump, I'm scared. Kill him, please.
You have the machine gun by you to shoot it?
It's okay, Obama, I got this. Come here, cotton picker.
Did that guy just kill himself? That was funny.
I think he is afraid of me, Joe. He is running away, this coward.
Oh boy, Trump is dead, 100%.
Fuck, I missed. Boys fucking running strong.
Not me.
Go behind you.
Go away. This motherfucker just slapped me.
This guy doesn't spit on him a lot, don't show respect.
Just rolled it on. They're robbing shit with that some value. Someone help us. I got you, boys.
Joe, you shooting me?
My bad. You know, I was thinking maybe Trump didn't say one.
It's okay. We saved their town. We got to steal their army. And then at night, come back and kill them. One by one, we need all the resources we can to survive this apocalypse. And I love this song. It makes me feel offensive.
I told you this is a full adventure. Why stay all day in the couch when we can let fun from the house? Alright, if you really want to know better, just get a stand back. How about standing first to take all the weight back?
I'm pretty good things to do.
What? The new shit.
I'm just going to do $100.
You're going to listen more for that. Now listen to that. It's more off his eyes than I want to.
Not going to lie, after a good day of work, I'm going to feel good wearing this armor.
All the people I need to get a warm let's get it over to scratch.
We're running out of time, Joe. We need to find George Bush.
You know what he did to us tomorrow today? Let's prepare this house for the night and sleep well. Everybody, we need to get sit out here.
Okay, buddy, let's go.
Okay, folks, if you guys finish the fencing, I gotta go take it up with you. Why are you laughing back there? Obviously, there were two in the top of the building across the street.
Damn, Joe, where did you run that precious college? The fighter's talking right now.
It's sleeping pills. What do you mean by sleeping pills?
Everybody knows that the adventure sometimes kicks in. That's why we are in this apocalyptic world in the first place. We turn into a
Cookie monster. I'll get you listen to it. I'll get you on it. I'll get you listen.
Just go. I see what you do. I told you to do it. Yes. Was that radio sure to the back of the building? Fine.
It's resting me to do something. Wow, listen, I gave it to building.
That's an old silent joke. You know, with the back of the building.
We need to check that out. See if there is any friends on that area. Maybe let's
always frustrating anything from the last one.
Hey guys, that's the end of the video. Take a side track and go explore that before going to the town. Yeah, we could have that. But I got one, but I just pretty shaky when it was down walks.
What happened here?
Maybe we have Wi-Fi. What the hell is that? Shelly's there, Mom. Yeah, these are close. I've been forward and set the signal to the base. You okay, Tom? That's how we manage you, buddy. Really, I just slipped. Yeah, I think I'm out.
Extend myself.
Trump is fucking up my superpower. Shut up. Well, we do have a young kid, you don't. Wonder if this belongs to the president.
I saw a bed outside. Maybe we can spend the night here and get some rest.
Okay, it looks good. What are you shooting? Yeah, you just killed Michelle. I see you in the chance. They'll go check upstairs. I'm on it. What a beautiful night today. I love this video. Oh, good. It's brings me back memories when me and Trump used to play with Nazis when we were younger. Oh no, that's pussy, never mind. I'm all elevated. I really miss my Michelle. She was such a sweetheart. I hope she took my advice and evolved. I was expecting it from her. I got to go visit soon. Obama doesn't think they know I got to go. What did you say, Joe? Oh, nothing. I was talking about something else. I was saying that. This brings me back memories when me and Trump used to play with Nazis when we were younger. Trump was a savage. He used to kill them and beat them. Guess it turned out perfect, his mission. Oh, yeah, there's stuff. It was just so loud. Don't call the devil's baby saying, probably if it was good men some fish. They were laying down dinner and Mama, this was a long day. Sweet. Oh, man, you're not going to leave the real pretty stuff. But I can hear it all day. So actually, don't do that. Don't do anything.
You boys ready?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
This place is fantastic. I could build something better. Really, just a total mess.
Reminds me of the time I built the 67 floor that's northern state. What the fuck is that? I can go ride Captain Henry's Cobalt. What was that? You can have this was the down and you can pull up. That's like,
What was it, Joe? Some kind of mute? You better build a wall to keep that hair.
that's going board it all together. Save our ambulance for something more impressive.
Still, that's the weakness. We go in, guns blazing, showing who's false.
Wow, my vision is very good. You saw that picture of the John is just all right, more comment. Stay focused. I want to do the tunnel so bad. The gypsy guy yesterday told me that shit was busted. Yeah, thanks. You know what I mean? Right. Joe, it's a post-apocalyptic world. I'm pretty sure bikes aren't the priority. Whatever. You boys always run my fun. That's why I can't destroy a whole world with you guys. Hey, Don, hey, you're wasting bullets. We've got this. Just keep calm and keep firing.
Take that, you ugly beast. That's you. You shot my foot.
My bad, bro. I was aiming for the head.
This motherfucker is strong as hell, damn it.
Hey, Joe, you got this. Don't you see I shot him like 100 times already? He is immortal.
Leave it to me.
Poor baby. All right, let's move on. We've got a wasteland to take. That's what let's do. Everyone shut up now. I do the talking. Hey there, little farmer. Joe Biden here. I didn't ask, but good to know. You got anything for sale, farmer?
He has something good.
Throw is filled with loot. I think he did the state in no vault. I say we kill it. We don't kill civilians. We already talked about that. We did a lot of killing in the past when the world was good. Now it's time to be a good person. Where is the late president was talking about? That's the story we're going to tell him then.
Why are we even here anyway? Do we own anything to the people we help?
I don't know. Joe basically fucked up this whole world while on dementia pills. What do you think, Bob?
I think we should go back to our ice chambers at the vault and wait 400 more years to check out how things turned out.
Oh, hell no, I'm not missing this. We completing the mission, getting my Michelle will be done.
Michelle is sleeping at the vault.
I know. I'll come get her. One day, I hope.
Oh, really?
I see someone. He is in zombie mode above that stair. 7% chance of getting him now. I'll do this shot rod doggy style.
Damn nice shot.
Okay, boys. The mission is pretty simple. This is full of raiders. Preston said we need to get some old file inside this building, so stay behind me. We will go slow and try to kill them one by one.
Yes, buddy.
Okay. Where did I put that report on? Something about the economy.
Joe, Sleepy Joe, you losing things again? You need a GPS for your brain.
Come on, Donald, give the man a break. He's got a lot on his plate. Besides, we all know the real reason you're here. You miss this place, don't you?
Miss it? I owned it. This world was mine. Best presidency ever, believe me. Joe here is just keeping my seat warm.
Donald, what are you doing here? Last I checked, the rat experiments you did isn't part of the tour. And you, Barack, still walking around like you own the place. You had 8 years, pal, and look what you did with it. Obamacare? More like Obama doesn't care.
At least I didn't try to inject bleach into anyone, Joe.
There's a guy behind that car. Come out.
Hallucinating again, Joe? Oh, never mind.
Lose your conspiracy, Donald. It's like a broken record. Let's focus on what we can do now. People need help. Real solutions.
Yeah, that was a good one. At least I didn't suggest nuking hurricanes.
Hey, it was just an idea. A very powerful idea.
Powerful, sure. In a let's destroy the planet kind of way.
All right. Jokes aside, we have to figure out how to get through to people. The division in this country is tearing us apart.
This reminds me of Dominic.
Hold the fuck up! Is that Nuka-Cola? Where is it?
Wait, what sound is that?
Ah!
Wake up, Joe!
I'm telling you it was that monkey.
Oh boy, Obama, you have the pills for him?
I can prove you guys watch this.
Joe! Oh, it did prove he was right after all.
Run!
Ah!
Oh, geez. Are you okay, Obama?
Idiot! I've never trusted you again, Joe. Look back!
Ah! Go back! I have a weapon!
Joe, how was your aim so crap?
Talking about crap, I just shat my pants again. Someone needs to go get my diaper.
Oh, he'll never stay away from me.
Watch this, boys.
Joe, don't do it!
Ah! Get the hell up, Joe.
Look at him standing, Joe.
That wasn't funny, Obama. Watch your mouth.
Relax, boys. We're this close to get the files we need.
It's time to dig up this area and find all the papers.
Obama, are you fucking drunk? Don't you see the raiders coming into the door?
So to be honest, I do see him from the door.
Biden, go check him, dude, is acting weird.
Where is he? What the hell are you doing, Obama? We need a mission to complete.
So Trump, you telling me Joe made a vault?
Nuka-Cola. I really wish this bastard didn't drink every single one of them.
How dare him make a vault for my wife? Joe, we need to talk about beat your ass.
Shut up, Obama. It was for her safety, our safety. I was supposed to meet her when I left you guys at the Vault 101, but she was scared you would find out. And I'm here. Where is she? The Vault 101, the best vault in the world. Did she just say, I know you're here? Come here. I'm about to go demon mode on you.
Joe, this city you made is crap.
Give it time, Trump. Come on. We need to find Michelle first.
Joe, one more joke about my wife.
You're right. Damn, I missed my poop again.
All right, show us around, Joe.
Wait, I thought this was Call of Duty. Where's the pressing key to take a nap button?
Joe, this isn't a press conference, but hey, Fallout 4 post-apocalyptic America feels like a walk down memory lane, doesn't it?
You know, if I were in charge of the wasteland, we'd have the best settlements. They'd be huge, the best you've ever seen. No raiders, just winners. Everybody loves me in the wasteland, believe me.
Listen here, folks. I build a nation where everybody's got a cold Nuka-Cola and no one's living in a vault. And I make sure the rules are respected. You know, just like corn pop.
Look at that. Looks like Detroit after Obama's administration. Sad.
Don, it's just a game, but, we could have avoided this wasteland altogether if someone didn't spend more time tweeting than reading briefings.
Can we build a wall around the death claws? The big lizards. It works so well for you, Don.
Walls work, Joe. You just have to make the death claws pay for it.
Sure, Don. Maybe you could negotiate with the super mutants to buy Greenland while you're at it.
Maybe they were waiting for you to finish a speech, Joe. But honestly, they probably heard I was coming to save them and decided to stay put. Smart move.
Don, if this game had an option to launch a reality TV show in the wasteland, I'm sure you'd win. Survivor, Trump edition.
These guys seem tough. They want to protect technology and civilization. Reminds me of my time in the Scranton Boy Scouts.
Joe, these guys are winners. They're not interested in your stories about Scranton. They're like me, focused on strength, power, and making the wasteland great again.
The Brotherhood of Steel is basically the military-industrial complex in a suit of power up. We'd love them, guys. They'd have you building more walls, one vault at a time.
Can't wait to see what happens when they find out Trump's been trying to sell them used cars as power armor upgrades.
Fake news, Joe. My power armor would be top of the line, the best. Believe me.
I'm sure. Maybe you can get your old buddy Putin to give you a discount on the upgrades. You know, for old time's sake.
You know, fellas, this wasteland is a lot like what happens when you don't invest in infrastructure. Roads falling apart, no health care, and everyone's just trying to survive.
Sounds like a campaign slogan, Joe. Make America not a wasteland again. Joe, help me.
Why am I hearing some random fat boy voice?
Nice try, Shred. Not too quick, too smart. By the way, your dental plan is terrible. I have a great plan, the best plan, and I could get you a great deal. I know all the best dentists. Whoa. He's there, Joe, you idiot. I was negotiating.
What the hell was that?
I think our enemy's got some supply from the new vault you made, Joe.
That's impossible. I made that for Michelle so we could destroy the world together.
And what did she say?
No, obviously, you had to kill that.
Relax, Obama. He is trolling, obviously.
You've been playing too much. One more time and it'll beat your ass, Joe.
You think I'm crazy? For a reason my YouTube channel is called Crazy Joe, I have no emotions, Obama. You should know better than me. Nice hat, Trump. Make America great again. Isn't it supposed to be make Commonwealth great again?
I don't want to be associated with this shithole. This is your world, Joe. I don't want to lose more aura than I have.
You know, fun fact, if you manage Commonwealth, we probably would be the most racist species in the universe.
Fun fact, Joe shit his pants while saying that.
Why are you being so mean to me today, Barack?
Because you killed Michelle.
You really think I would do that to you, Obama? You're my best friend in the whole world. I would never do that in a million years.
Damn, don't you miss being kids again, just having a normal life? You know, fellas, back in school, we used to play this game called hide and seek. But in my neighborhood, it was a little different.
Oh, yeah? How so, Trump?
If you were hiding and no one found you by sunset, they just assumed you'd gone to work in the mines and mark you absent.
Trump, are you sure they didn't just forget about you? Sounds like you were missing more than just a few classes.
Hey, at least I was learning a valuable lesson early on. Sometimes you're better off disappearing before they realize you're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh, boy, what have I done? Why did I drag Barack and Trump to this war? Damn poor Obama. Wait, hold on. Look at that big bird in the sky. Is that back up? Hey, over here. That's pretty interesting. It's our brotherhood thing. I got street cred for this, guys. They will help me for sure.
This is a disaster. Disaster. I was promised a winning battle, and look at this mess. Where's my military parade?
Oh shit, my telekinesis powers tell me gang is in trouble. Come on, the president's in help, let's move fast. Finally, some real help. I knew it. They're here because of me. They heard about my amazing leadership skills. I'm the reason they're here. It's like that time in Iraq when oh wait, never mind. I'm terrified of nukes.
Sure, Doc. I'm sure they're here to see your battlefield tactics. Like hiding behind us the whole time.
Oh, thank goodness. I was starting to think I'd have to take a nap right here in the middle of the war zone.
That's the spirit. Stick with me and you'll be winning in no time. Now, Captain, what's the plan? We charge in and I take all the credit, right?
Hell no, I'll be leaving. Damn, it's so satisfying to see your own little city happy coming along.
L'événement prenez la route 1D est de retour. Juste à temps pour les vacances. Passez un été électrisant à bord d'une toute nouvelle Ioniq 6.
It's not crappy. It's your plan. It's not DIY. It's do it yourself on Wix.
I got so much planned in the future to change all this wood to iron. And also upgrade my room. This is a total mess. I mean, this wood is falling apart.
I can find it to build Trump, trust me.
Hold on, we gotta ask Joe. He knows it better. Yo, bro, there is an ogre here asking for some human milk.
What do you want me to do? feed him from my own titties.
Need someone to get strong, go with you.
He wants to suck those titties, Joe.
Why do you want to find this milk?
Jojo, how about you, Don? Jesus Christ, all right, fine. Mind you,
Keep the
Don?
phone to yourself.
Oh, never mind.
Besides, after we wrap up here, I got another game with May in it anyway.
Oh my God, Joe, you are an incredulous guy. Please hurry up and just get to where we need to be.
Trust me, Barack, there's nothing I'd rather do. Real quick, though, since we just talked Mike and Ruby, and it's a weak-ass move, I'm giving you the black glasses to give it some more power. Thunderbolt is still going to be more useful most of the time, thanks to staff, but Mike will have its need use.
And speaking of Thunderbolt, and since Ruby was holding the amulet coin this whole time,
Yeah.
you probably...
I'm good. 30 still.
We have enough money to go grab a TM or two from the game corner. Is there anything you think we need somewhere?
Can't learn flamethrower in this generation. So go, Wesley Homicide. Ice bees, or flamethrower. Basically, we have big new roads and we drop in gems and we talk about it. But anyway, everyone says, it's time for the cutscene.
That's still fucking sense.
Yeah, I'm looking at hard as a rock, right? That's the biggest camp I've ever fucking heard. And you are disgusting. Oh, it's the biggest something. Absolutely.
I know this is an accelerated but built this. I'm like, how the fuck does gravity think even has a chance given the circumstances of this
That's
match?
the problem. I've always thought that too. My brother has plenty of slag and land at his feet, and the god of the sea has the whole movement at his disposal. Can't not to give the time, so tell him not about the size of the dog in the fight, or what they say. But anyway, wait, what the hell is this kid doing down here?
Someone told me stop. What the hell is it doing to do about that?
Right, like what? There's a big deal about this. It's supposed to be a zookeeper or something. What the hell is that? Stop thinking, Joe.
On one thing that took 30 minutes to make later, I think it's time to call it a day for the episode. Now we're going to go into the outro.
Good job. All right. All right. Welcome back to President Free starting off real life crackhead, hosting a Pokemon theme song, while the in-game crackhead is dragging his overseas and onwards left now. All right, then. Oh shit, it's big here. Yeah, I'll do an introduction. Hey, Ron, let me introduce you to
Don't think about the comments.
Welcome back to the President's Flight In this episode, I will be doing all the talking that happened with Greg Father before so as we take care of all that, we're actually going to try to get this fucking try.
This is about business and hate. I'm very happy for you to have shows so I can take over the kitchen.
Try because you're going to attempt to go back to level 75, heart legendary, stab on base, and be able to have a single rod in the force. And your dumbass is not wasting on basketball static and
Basement, this broadcast of Roman records. In the first game, it should try to hold on to the match. Something sweet back with the head coach. Yeah, no, I'm already played to fire this guy.
All right, so here we are in whatever stuff we are talking to apparently Wallace guessing he's going to drop some. Now he's on Red Cross. I hope otherwise why is it here? Wow, there's full energy today on these good.
Why is this thing that's the ability? But something came up, which is interesting because lately found out the champion of the league, meaning there's something that came up. Must be how Steve decided to step away from the city in search of, guessing, why.
That's great. Obama don't pay attention to the government. How am I supposed to know this? So the day in order to make it, we are literally the game of words right now. Oh shit, okay, guys. Oh wait. Strike out.
It's the strike out. It's the one that's the one. But in this game, it's strike out. Why does the game have a killer name after the start of looking like a deep problem?
Holy shit, George. Greatest big potholes. It's got named after a set miles to the local strike out. Strike out enough now. Frankly, still pumped on.
Oh, there we go. See, strike around. If you're reminds you of the other guys. If Jordan's going to traverse through the tower, she's going to need the bottom line. So it's going to go back up to and while you're at it, might as well stuff up on a bunch of most of the damage, but we haven't been worried about that damage.
I'm grabbing my bike right now. Wow, very self-guaranteed. Not only when we get to the platinum drug line, and I mean, every single one of my episodes, that's going to be death. Are you still going to sit on your I don't know, Bill, the sun's going to rise in the morning.
Oh shit, you just fucking get it over with already. I didn't say it like that, but yeah, I hate to continue anyway. There was no way to tell people Jeff was in class. That game was actually different than I like this one, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's the way to keep along. I've been playing ever since that dropped a couple of weeks ago. I have free time to play. Which is pretty much all the goddamn time I was in it since they got the public. I'll show you a public. How about come on? Show my fist up your ass. Oh, my God, if you are good, you know what?
When you're like, you're down to just smack and get it over with. It was always right about. Fuck off with the game. I didn't even know there were different fights in this generation. Yeah, fire we just got the gun, but there are like 2 to choose from in this game. That's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah. So when I get to the Sky Killer Tower, I don't actually need to use the bike. So when you get here, hey, hold up. This motherfucker wanted to do nothing throughout all the journey, but go to one of the funnest parts of it, and somehow we're letting him do it. So I say to make him figure this shit out on his own.
You know what, Donald, I think you're on a good track. George, I think that would be no problem. I'll drop some hints in the good stuff, and then just sit down.
I forgot to buy up. There's a larger something for you to get back to home. Did you guys fucking call it Polish Joe? Have you been playing upon this? The Dallas again?
It's a Donald Joe. All right, so fly to the field. The box man, and sit around and find a passageway. The police is at the end of the place to park it.
Yeah, he was a place that says, yeah, this is going to take forever. How much should this business be? Literally, kids, cake, orphans, whatever it's called. Right, the closest town, sort of straight here. There's no way.
Joe, you just call it the cave of orifices. And I think there was a sign of existence in this door than two. It was very clear that this cave the first one. Oh my God. Donald wants to get through this number 2 as well.
I'm doing a sound and up in the cave.
Well, I feel like Donald. Anyway, feels like he thinks since 2 months ago that some of the business and some of the good. You probably will struggle a little bit getting up to town. So, thankfully, because this will be all definitions and episodes stuff that it is place, since it is technically outside the main story, you'll be able to do some super back down. That's what they're doing. Okay, you say that's a lot. Later, it must be going walking down the stairs where there's no peanuts at all, so get ready for a little.
Trust me, it's not going to be this simple. When you get to it, you're going to now. That being said, for now, enjoy this beautiful Christmas in front of us.
Do I need dollies down there? Yeah, I do actually. I do need dollies. Okay.
That's you guys. I can have all the this guy named Joe, was nothing but the setup for him. That's still one of the better at the top of the field. This is a business and the question. I closed off the voice and I didn't know what to do.
I swear to God, Bill's in, puts his hand in, I leave his frowning faces. Holy shit, dude, I can't believe this. My God. Where the fuck is my baby?
What the hell? So is he like Connor or something? Talk to him. Come on, the stroke of my hair. Fucking can't pronounce his own part. It's like it's fucking serious shit. I want the chance.
You're just doing the best part of the entire game. Because we aren't living out. You're
First of all, I did the chance in 5 minutes. Yeah, like this. It's good before I finish the game.
You know, I can't believe I'm about to agree with you in terms of how fast some of Stuart's been talking. But thank you for thinking it. It is just the whole episode now.
But then I can't say I'm surprised that something's good that we're going to have to do it. But anyway, you know, yeah, I think we go ahead and talk to everyone on this little island. System at the gym. Just remember, gotta be honest and take your man on your left side of the town to get there in the game. So here's a conviction. Hotel destination. Smiling kind of place to get it down.
Jesus Christ, ruining people's songs, the revenge of heroes, ruining the best part of the game for good. Calling for a closet of fucking rich goblin. You know, you guys make me really depressed. Not like Stuart, you know, just like up to the way the dark and 2 years old, it was like,
This part of the darkest period. You need to say that it's
okay, not so certain about things like that. Think about it. That's the bad.
honestly, I can get this is nothing other than
Yeah, I could get behind it too.
no fault of the I think is the British Crusader found and has name and failed the channel not getting flagged, but anyway, Joe definitely don't be 50 hold the ball. We're not going to lose the voting like that.
You never say hard after something.
Joe just saying them already, it's like you said on us. Give it this time to buy back this on.
That's a fucking good one, Joe. I'm stealing that last year. Joe, I've been going right at that's the one talking about presidential death, Joe. That's it, Joe. We counting 2020 votes. You want to squeeze that under the rug?
This is voting shit that I do is voting. Here, four, are you familiar with the polling? How about this polling of the I don't really know if you have what's up here. Okay, that's awesome. I don't know. Let's get out.
George, it's not a race. You're going to fail the holidays like 50 times in a row.
This place, right?
Yeah, go back and have been
Sounds good, all right. Okay, still don't get off the good news because I speak with you. Good.
no criminal Obama let it happen. He's being a rich, so he deserves this.
Wait a minute, fuck, I don't remember this part at all. And why did the board just take you directly to this down?
You served a long way from a lot of country. How do I invest that?
Whatever, it's not a big deal. I'll just beat this guy and then hold my 6 foot on he serves. And he sends out a piece of shit, Matthew Park. Yeah, no, fuck it, I'm just starting to say that.
Immaculate game to play off the roof, George. Thanks for not wasting my time for Obama. Would you mind if I go first?
You probably want to put up there on good board.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, what's up, please? Still up there, all right. Okay, take
Okay, let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and show some love to big dollars in our comment section first here. Give shout outs to Chuck and B, starting the group, put it into the chat. No drops for the dollars, Mr. President.
Who the fuck is this?
Thank you, Clark. Joe, man, for real, I think this is crazy Joe. And it's here as possible to express our gratitude in just words. But just know you guys have massive flaws.
Hold it up. This is one of the terribly hospital battles. Is that the fact, like, Obama just level sets, but tries to show the undertaking on an active basis? Good. I'm not getting that quality.
Wow, Obama, I'm impressed how you took that like quite the minute considering how you're accustomed to taking it into control.
Holy shit.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm going to get through the other people.
Oh, yeah, I think you're really good at turning over the keys.
Another thing, shout out here to this a joke. This is figured out. All right, that's not the story. That's the big piece to appreciate the time. Those episodes stick around. You know what? All right, it's good.
Those really quick, we have a couple of recurring donations from our boys club. Couple of each supporter of the channel for 100. So big thanks. And speaking of recurring donations, also big shout out to these couple of sisters from Farmland. Afterwards, the line are obviously incredibly motivated, but the donations are immeasurably appreciated.
Yeah, really good. I just want to say a couple things. One, you guys really see is the level of support across YouTube channels. While yes, these videos take an exorbitant amount of time and energy to make, and multiple subscriptions to different software, you never feel like it's actually appropriate to ask for monetary support. That being said, if you want to do it, so you feel that you can give that back to the community. That's why Billy hosts Pokemon Showdown tournaments in this game, prize money for the top 3 competitors. In the case of this current tournament, it's the top 6. We just feel like we can recycle this appreciation back to the community that is responsible for this channel's success.
Honestly, beautiful scene from Mama. And lastly, here we are planning on naming the Pokemon Master Doug Ross after being super famous. And all this board can do is something we are planning to drop super thanks. Make sure to include Pokemon from Platinum. If you might want to rename that. George, you obviously can't just run over those spots on the floor. Can you really drop super thanks?
Okay, so there's, you have to walk next. Yeah, that is good. Think about fucking this up so fast. Go up the stairs. Remember how you said you're going to be the top line for this or shit right? Okay, here we go. What the hell? Obama, you're lying. This is shit. What is that now? Oh my God. Good. This is the last piece of the medicine. Go up the stairs. Take that step to do it.
Yeah, no, it's going to be that super thanks.
This shit is clear. Okay, now get on the bike now. All right, last step. Hold it down. Don't do that again. Okay? Okay, I see what you mean. So you have to build on that. Gliders. Yeah, exactly. All right? I'm not going to do anything else to do the rest. Yeah, this is about to be a piece of cake. Oh, shit, yeah. Okay, okay.
Get out of this store and go see it. Yeah, so anyway, shout out to Greg and Max and to a couple of super thanks here.
Yeah, big up to Greg anyway, guys. The best thing of mine for this episode. George, we're going to pass this course and George up the struggle with the next one. I get it now. I see the pattern of it and unlock it.
Yeah, I got one question on the viewers. What the fuck is actually that?
What the hell? Donald, what kind of a question is that?
Good question. I mean, can you tell me about it? What's the stat?
I don't think it's ever actually spelled time, but I guess I would probably do what Professor wrote. The office about it. Father is the king of marriage. You understand? Because there is the explosive person in both of them. When both of them have the relationship is secret, that's the number of things. And so, you know, how the hell insurance is supposed to be able to do this. How in the world is that a good answer to this question? But Professor, that's the time, isn't it?
If we have gentlemen playing Sabres, if you don't mind,
You don't have to be disgusting. You should get into that. Okay, I'll get more. I'll get it. See that shit.
John, George, now,
Come on, give it to it.
think about it, guys. If he wasn't actually bad, would he really call this the moon? So he said that he was just some random guy. Yes, that's a great point. We should do that.
The dumbest justification of answer I've ever heard of.
All right, to be serious, though, that's his dad is really sick of these Giovanni.
It's certain I don't see that. Now that is actually interesting theory. Hey, so I'm just supposed to fall through my thing. Right? Sure. Yeah, I mean, that's
Okay, yeah, so apparently there is Canada that Giovanni can act his mom and something like that. I guess really good. If anyone has a clue about that, feel free to talk.
I want to get into that. Can I look at your dog or you don't get it? Oh, yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah, wait, it's all.
Can't take it in the open. Like Clarkson. It looks so majestic because I remember that's the guy who did this. One of the listeners of Northern Reviews of Nancy to see the first ever legislative.
Mr. Vernon James, our duty on duty, stay closet time. Make sure to say the meeting right here. Before you we don't want to do this stuff.
No need, Dom. I'm not screwing this up. Consider
Oh, Jesus Christ, Peter, why didn't you just say the game?
Like I said, don't worry about it. I got this.
This is our place. Oh, sure, this is the time. That's a good. This one is a big black. It doesn't.
Just recognize it, Obama. But Jordan is the goddamn game. He doesn't deserve this at all. That's all. I have been playing this piece of shit franchise for over 20 years. And I have been Johnny Pokemon until this moment. Still, George just crushed the goddamn basketball. I'm beyond pissed off right now.
Bullshit. Yeah, that's a good. As nice as Chinese are falling, both of the others from the ground, there's like a 50% chance you'll have to be able to catch it before it falls to the guys. And you definitely should have just played their person, just catch it in the next game.
Well, there's no time at all. You guys said word for word with 100% catch it and an on the ball. Plus, I waited this whole time to catch it. I don't give a shit if it's shiny. Well, I think I've seen shiny Pokemon before. I just started telling it's nothing special.
Nothing special. Yeah, George, I'm going to castrate you with a rusty spoon.
All right, you know what's fine, George. Let's get into the video. Let's try to catch it in the next game.
All right, talk to me.
All right, so I know Rocky is low the speed, right? Okay, so I just need to lower the speed as much as possible so the team can outspeed it and do some damage.
I like that plan, but the problem is, you're the guy who had a little bit.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Wait, what the hell? That might be the worst putting down stuff for their time.
It's a suggestion. It's not a free one. You're an idiot. First of all, Joe, I bet my last fucking life that this guy is a critical hit. Ice speed from that scat free. Scat free is in twice as well, but this cat is special attack. This cat is finished.
It's the same. Yeah, I agree. Probably it's too isolated.
And secondly, Joe, if there is a chance to lose cash, this something significant, it's like being so right now.
Excuse me, bitch, it's time to not playing right now.
Yeah, George, it's
Dom, shut the hell up before I do Dom shoot the job.
Even though Johnson is,
Yeah, isn't it like Boston does it to Bill?
no, George, that's not even close. How could you possibly think?
Well, then feel like,
what the hell up? What the hell is that? I'm starting to go down. We send out 3 days. We can try to see it. I went down like almost a year ago. Down like that. And still started.
I don't know, it's probably been long enough. It's not long yet.
And then you have, if anyone has the authority to dictate whether the joke is consumed or not, it's yours. It's my job.
They'll come.
How is it that if I don't talk for like 25 seconds, if I say anything, it's go on this still?
Yeah, I'm all right with that. So tonight, guys, here, you guys really think Red Cross can still live tonight?
Okay, now you definitely guys do this. The reason you're not doing it is to just throw the basketball or start fucking Pokemon.
George, just because you can jump it out of the we don't want to attack it because we like not to say.
Okay, but also George, absolutely be improvement. Playing just feel on 11-7 shiny red. Oh my God, please, for the love of Christ, do not do that to me.
You know what? That's quite an intriguing idea that shows.
I honestly don't really get it this time. I know it's probably kind of
Well, thank you all. You absolutely do it. It's like shiny Pokemon infinity. Goodbye, Father. Oh, thank God, I went to that for the offense. I actually froze it.
I can't believe that actually one guy that was lucky hoping to kill it. See down the actually now that you're this far. This is actually crazy.
calm down before you accidentally run from it. Honestly, I wish you had the love of your dog right now. I don't have any kind of a problem with the judges. It's so cool.
The fucking time, Joe. Please run up and fix this shiny usually closet. Please restore it. Charlie, the goddamn autistic cat is not just let me have this. Donald, you can't say that one. It's just a bear standard.
Don't you know it's not, Joe? I see the first best, but he does not have the order of time.
That's really bad. Yes, it's more importantly, he does have the answer.
Once he's speaking to Buffalo, no, that is still a complete lie. You check out the first show, episode 17, if you want to do more about that. It's things up in the
Hey guys, get started on this place, but if you guys maybe shut the fuck up for 5 seconds so I can do my episode.
to be arranged for that is all right. So that's one yes, one no. Let's say you.
I would say that guessing my opinion on the matter is not going to change what you do at all, so I do not
No, seriously, just to give you your input on this one.
What if you stop calling me that? Deal. They could have been uninsured. Bob is right. It might be a privilege. Once the new brand is chosen, chances do not change by that much anymore.
All right, that I'm doing.
And that's not damage to you. Such a strong man.
Come on, baby boy. Tell me something. Oh my God, it's really nasty. It's just 20% chance to die each time. So at this rate, you just think you can up it all that.
That's right. You want to do the trade. Start holding down the lead. As soon as the ball first comes contact with
That. Okay, I think I got it now.
what's that be?
Oh my God, shut up, dude. Oh, right now. Oh, that is the most base thing you've ever said in your entire life. Not gonna lie, this green version was way cooler. Why did we have to get the black one?
About getting a shiny gambling process. The black skin is way cooler than the green.
Also, dude, why did you have a passive aggressive statements about the dark-haired one?
Don't worry about it, Osama, anyway. I'm naming this guy.
Don't yeah.
Are you kidding? What kind of a person names his Pokemon after himself?
Seriously, George, told you that right now, baby. I hope that.
Yeah, come on. That's like drink cookies for the guy arrested.
Fuck COVID.
Can't say that he's dead, Joe.
Just because it's dead doesn't mean that the top 10 all the time. If someone wants to debate and have up to the other, you can't feel wondering if you don't participate in the fact that no one does. You have just successfully won every place. You know how it is. Just please don't get out the middle of the problem.
Whatever I didn't want to have to play at your pace anyway, it'll probably take you short votes like a whole 2 years to beat it. I'll just do one myself.
Honestly, that's a good one. By the time I finish it, I'll probably have already finished it. Watch this thing be like having attacks, IVs, and shit, like your team.
I was hoping that's how it was.
That's the same thing as
It was intellectual. Can't be mad at that because dragon is stuck in a generation.
It's quite good. Why would you expect a dragon to be It's the thing.
I feel like we talked about this, so nothing. Up to generation 3, any of the evolution typing, plus the dragon type are stuck. Everything is physical. That's how they think it.
Wait, the normal type of spectrum is different. Because even Polish, you can do evolution. How do you do it? But seriously, we've been playing this game for almost a year now. How much shit do you not know anything? Honestly, don't even answer that question. If you're pitch, come on, like, let's do it after.
Whatever Donald I have 2 shiny, we have 0.
Yeah, my God. Please shut your annoying ass boy.
Oh, that is a pretty important audience.
Oh, I would have been when it hurts my back from the down and said the low angle.
Oh, that's a good question. But you're all about giving those ones.
Don't sit, guys. Just playing the ball.
I'm not going to say that those things you can practice those here.
That's crazy how many all I thought here, just a disclaimer. You actually don't know how stupid this sounds by saying that years ago.
Because the last couple of times you guys did it, it's just kind of it. It's not good.
Good kind. Well, yeah.
Yeah, so this one about the president's protocol that I did last time, no one put on that great thought and stuff, and the rest of my kids go check out because I was also like that episode.
Yeah, there's a lot of complaints about that computer in that episode. So I think that's why this is part of the intro. Because we don't care what's wrong with the face.
We decided to no take today's episode because we only got to play like 10 minutes with the last episode. So we thought this was
But yes, the more important because we come to be consciously, it's not just this possible, but we're sure as hell not letting it wander around victory road for a whole episode and hop on to this topic. If the fuck with you this father, I'm not sure you know this good one. They dump them, charge, and at least we go to the trick house one. Just another thing.
you can't call it relative because the name is John. It's incredibly racist.
Well, we need to play the race part of Obama.
Starting it off strong, guys. Good guys.
The one that has such these values to move on.
Yeah, Bill, I did it.
I know. But anyway, Joe, there's no way in hell you're going to go to this street house. It's going to take you like 4 years. We don't have that sort of time left on this. Whatever.
honestly, it should not be a good idea, guys. I'm sure we could use the extra stuff.
Right, you know, there's some body snatchers. With what's going on right now, there's no way you're all under gas and you're getting through this bubble.
It's serious enough. The only thing that totally with the Jones phone here about is just.
I got some more. Anyway, Arthur Smith is very, very good.
Don't focus on this good job.
He did the best, Joe. He ended up being more than any other student. Oh, goddamn.
So now I'm looking for what I came to focus on. So I think I can learn to be so clever.
Anyway, this isn't all bad. We get to go explore his dungeon and slave with the whole system for him. Look at all these moves guys.
Flying is hard to this down.
There's like 2, 3.
That's about as believable. Hard to something.
Never stop jerking off the D-pad. And Obama's right. We probably could benefit from the trading. Our team is under level. It's so, she has a card on it, you know what's up? I agree. This woman is a 10 out of 10. Holy shit. She's 10. No, I didn't like it. Wait, why are you so enthusiastic about it?
I think for the most part, we should be pretty comfortable. Like the sky, handle this thing. The dog, by themselves.
Oh my goodness, wow, look at that piece of the tree. All right, here you go. I'm switching Pringles to here with the fire. Oh, this is going to be good. Pringles is about to get his ass eaten on 4K TV. Wow, that is disgusting. I mean, just look at those shots. Little chef, that's kind of a lot. As long as Timothy doesn't do anything stupid, oh my God, of course he goes for a useless goddamn move. Take off the phone. Plans is 2 hits KO. Don't you dare call it a fourth shot. This Pringles is all confident. He would have easily destroyed Pringles. And the 1v1 sounded like a whole lot of it.
God has given no respect whatsoever to Pringles, considering this is primarily responsible for our success in capturing the better result.
Obama, the only reason he was able to do that was because of how bad his special attacks strategy, allowing him to get multiple ice speed from while also not killing him with a surf. When he was in like 4% health, I'll give him any undeserved respect.
I'm just saying you only have like 3 more episodes to start going. So carefully.
Yeah, Joe still beats him today. Maybe get on his ass for something to say today. Right, so in all seriousness, I feel like we've kind of just brushed over this. Why the fuck does Ron have a little dungeon of women and children in his jail?
Not as a little bit of a good mind. Because that's a killer of traffic. And all the women in town fall over the country.
Why do you say it like that?
Like what?
They said it like this, an aberration of it, or something that is kind of foolish. Go like the lyrics in the mama and the British death.
What the hell goes on in the chain?
First, what are you fucking doing?
Just totally skeptical.
And stop playing.
Anyway, John, supposedly the son of my daughter, John, is simply not a good to do also to exhibit its activities in the house.
Guns, life imitates hard times. Shut up.
Damn, what are you so mad at?
Guns, this is Jesus, the Lord of the sharp. No, I'm not here. I'm just glad this place is almost over. When we get into platinum, we can get ourselves a guarantee. Honestly, the singers, if we play correctly, this guy will be good certain business. There's a lot of parts still want to sustain. And I don't blame him in the slightest. Monica is my goat. Yeah.
I don't think we can go there. You don't do it. So we get whatever say any time.
You don't think you can figure that fucking race on the game regularly?
Give it the bill.
Yeah, I got to go. Obama, that's the second I want to get to make episode. Just 6 years in. Let's see what else is in store. Anyway, Bill, no, I do not want manual learning airplanes. It's a decent movie for Generation 3. But the thought is a must on a gun smoking country. Return is our best staff. I ATM. I will drop it anyway. Although you never use steel ring, I can stick off the cover of the movie. I need it. Greta. I didn't ask for God, they were going to say for the
Yeah, a bit much better though. Although that being said, considering the champion of this game is Dallas, so it's still like a very release might be done. So there's really the most perhaps to be a game, and then it's double fishing standing, grass types and moving them.
No, it's not fucking spoiling to say who the champion is. This game is like 20 years old. Anyway, looks like Ruby and Sky are going to compete. Just one train and all these pretty ladies. Anyway, Bob, I have a very special announcement today here. As somewhat, yeah, I guess I could say, hard to say here to our comment question. So, is there is, Bob? You know how our last question was doing that this fall?
What is possibly going with this guy?
Well, I set it up. I'll just let my boy Morty take it away.
All right, well, wait, this thing,
There you go. Mr. Mine.
probably post-game content for me. I could do lavishly, capture some legends, check out the battlefront here, we'll decide on that.
I mean, the battlefront here to do fucking sick. But that's also a complete hassle to go to all of that. I mean, you can always do some safe state bullshit and just show that some content to the game.
This guy will be already up to the group of the battle is on.
No, I'm being watched. I wonder where I'm being watched. Nice still there. Gates the topic of Bombers down to the country. What? No, I actually what? Price, Jones is free. The bucket is free. Literally sparkled when you walked in the door. Is that blind?
Yeah, this is literally the second time we've done this. We're literally responding with the first concept. They looked at COVID, we actually have to find it. I said, don't give us a thing. But this was supposed to be a thing.
Yeah, you should know all about handing out big shows. Look at all my asshole down there and say, still out for the minute. Just let me do it.
Hey, I totally forgot. We are super behind on these things. This is not going to be convincing whatsoever.
Oh, chill out. You can't be that bad. Besides, you just need a couple levels, right? That's the whole point.
No. This puzzle is really different than something from the same time. We have to be very pleasant to make this sort of
Holy shit, level 15.
You know, so be careful about what you do now. We have to start the whole thing over.
Wait, because it's really not salvage because that wasted part is so deep.
Yeah, it's also easy to not talk about it.
Oh, when they want to be up here, oh, behind the window. On the left.
What the fuck?
It's just clear as that. I'm not even going to ask about it. This shit, you know. Very fine.
Yeah, you just do it. Get up on the line, get twice.
That's up to my phone. Get it again. All right, go to those pockets.
Where the possibly around that place?
I think you taught it to me. You the best. That was an all-round smoke on. Good job, Jim. You got yourself an early Christmas present for your crackhead son and dad. Look at the car, Walter's back. And objectively, look at the seashore house. One there, well, obviously, there was one there. You really think I was gay looking like that?
Well, let's see what the guy did.
Oh, but, you know, I just don't continue talking about it. Deserted island, Pokemon Ocean. What? I would never fuck my collection, but you're only going to take at least 20 minutes to solve it.
Just to be clear, you know what I'm talking about. Pokemon Island.
Okay, so
In other words, okay, those Pokemon Ocean. All right, this is.
Right into the bump.
So, Grant, what do you think about the absolutely was for affordable and you're getting the same quality as the major brand?
That was more serious. It's honest.
Wow. Good score.
7 square inches of constant.
What?
Well, I'm super excited. Yeah, I haven't played this with you guys yet, so I'm pumped. Same here. Let's see this thing, boys.
Are we have to put something together for once?
To answer your question, Darren, yes, but you're not playing with us.
What the hell? Why not?
I only play this with my friends.
And besides, there isn't enough room for you. Then why the hell do I have to be here for this?
Like I said, you have no choice, and you can witness what an amazing friend we are when you aren't included in it.
Starting with this already?
I will start us off with you the playing. That cool with you guys?
Why the hell would you play this out?
My name is Joe Biden. I like playing.
You boys, that was better than one guy.
I'll be the rabbit since it's adorable. It reminds me of my bestie.
The Blazing is out of control already.
I guess that's what you do with the shoes, huh? I don't mind.
Glad you got that sorted out. I'm excited for this game, boys. It should be a fun.
You guys even know how to play it on TV. You've never played it before.
Don't question our intelligence, to Ross. We're very smart people.
I didn't say that you guys weren't.
Maybe we spend less time on great dead games like Overwatch and Pokemon.
Excuse me?
We don't need to handle something like the mountain. Keep spitting them facts out, my friend.
Stop lying to yourself, Donald. You love Pokemon. You love Pokemon. That's how it's been.
Those been in the call for less than a minute. He's already sounding progressive.
That's the truth, my friend.
Instead of focusing on some appointments like that, let's focus on having fun with Monopoly. How about it, Bill? 100% agree with you. It looks like you're starting soft here. Hell yeah! I'm super pumped for this. Now, this is what I call a board game.
For real. It's not like that game of life crap there made us play. I right, boys?
You're right about that, George. Yeah, this one takes way more skill for sure. Seriously, guys, I didn't force you guys to play the game of life, and I'm playing my shared benefits so much things. Why are you guys thinking like this? You know, Captain Barrett, it's my turn to cook here.
Yeah, I guess the answer is to focus on this game because it requires no attention. There's also a bucket that we just get into, you know?
Nobody cares to what you have to say
shaking, ain't that the truth? I'm glad I got a property for my first term. That's a solid start, Bill. Let's get that property go in the long term. If I don't time to tell you, I'm going to put the point on the meal. Let's talk about it. How about that? It's talking about, you're not just playing with us. Still, it should be like this right now. Take up over the ground, in the ground. It looks like my bestie has goes to this not far. I said, we will take over the light blue set, huh? I guess so, Betsy. I'm ready for that whenever it happens. As long as you're going to build this in a building, I think we can play it. I'll keep you commentary with the rock. My father was back on the track with there. So I was just getting this kid over on my very first turn. How does that even happen? Relax, Donald. It's only $4. Go back on the side. Just with the book and I said that the game I was talking about it. Did anybody ask for your analysis, Barrett?
I'm not playing, so I should be allowed to commentate.
If you knew anything about Monopoly, Barrett, it's about way more than the $4. I didn't land on anything useful, so I'm at a huge disadvantage already.
Now, that is what I call solid analysis. Good job, Donald.
Choo-choo, my name is Joe Biden, and I like trains.
Already landing on a chance space, huh? Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, boys. I $200 on the first turn already, huh? The train is just going. I see you, Joe. That was a productive turn, say the least. Damn right it was. Let's see how your next turn goes, you know.
Typically, chance goes and gives you a negative result. You got pretty lucky with it, you know.
Once again, you're being so damn miserable, Barrett. This is why you're not playing with us right now.
The only reason why I'm not playing with you guys right now is because you're trying to steal my friends away from me.
Okay, Judge, would you? I just got another property. I have a lot of negotiating power, if you ask me.
Exactly. That's what you should be focusing on instead of rocks. Making the originals and gaslighting is great skills. You know, good man, what you mean? Keep yapping nonsense. It's not nonsense. In the meantime, I will once again be negotiating with my bestie on a color set by driving Virginia Avenue. You and Bill are supposed to say that it's back. To have properties this thing will definitely have to take this thing together.
Are you serious right now? How am I getting out more money on my second turn? I am so cooked.
Relax, don't you? You guys haven't even got properties yet. But you couldn't come and come on to relax while you get into the microphone. That's the thing is, unfortunately. He's a very stressful person. Stressful. I don't think anybody asked you, Joe. I think he's allowed to talk. That is going to be different when I am his friend compared to when you were his friend. Drown out their voices out in my bad. This gaslighting is just insane. You guys need to think the hell. One likes to be disgusting. How about that? Couldn't have said it any better, Joe. Nice one.
Look at that. Everyone except for me has at least one property.
You really need to take a deep breath, gentlemen. It's good that you think of it.
You don't get to tell me to calm down when you can't do that yourself.
You guys just wait this my turn. I got 2 properties, including one of the railroads. I'm feeling good about this.
Speaking of the railroads, because if it's so, they're going to take to drag that off of you. Not to see the decent office here.
I'm open to a fair deal.
Somebody's telling me that it won't be fair. Nobody asked you, Sheriff. But now I have even more negotiating power by grabbing Indiana Avenue. That's interesting, Beth. It'll be going back. I'm going to take the dragging off of you.
I guess only time will tell, right? Like Joe, I am also open-minded with potentially giving me my rent property.
Why the hell would you do that? The Red Sox are one of the best in the entire war.
Did you not just hear what I said? Of course, I said that I would be open-minded into hearing of a potential deal for it.
Barack doesn't listen. He just yatters, villain. He just thinks for himself. That's just who he is, remember?
You can't forget about that, boys?
Okay, shut the hell up, Donald. Why don't you end up getting the property first before we try to do it?
Don't listen to him, Donald. You're just getting unlucky. I'm sure your luck will turn around soon.
You're right, Joe. I can't be miserable and negative like Barrett.
I was really trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with you two in particular. Get over it, Baron. Things have changed and they no longer want to be friends with you. Yeah, I refuse to believe that.
Okay, well, how about we say this again?
Say it loud and clear, don't you?
Give me dinner. Can you leave us alone? Thanks, Dave. I don't believe you. Not for one second. You're in denial. It's just again to get some help with that. That's not okay. How could you guys be like this to me?
I'm not hearing you in pain and misery. Just shut up, Bill. That's seriously. Just shut up.
Don't talk to our friend like that. Yeah, what the hell is the matter with you?
Everything is what's wrong with him, unfortunately. But I'm so glad that you guys have realized what I've been trying to preach for ages.
To be honest, I don't want to rock and fall to you. I'm done with you.
Seriously, Joe?
We're just thinking out now.
Those guys are doing this battle, I must say, my friend. They're not your friends. You guys have made me happy. I was glad to do it. The only after they finish this game. How about that?
Sounds great to me. After all, it's the wax fault that I landed on the luxury tax stage.
Yeah, it isn't my fault. I'm such an awful person, right?
Now you're catching on, Barrett.
Good one, Joe. Keep it up. You guys suck. Always does. I hope you know that. That's funny as hell, Donald.
You're getting in the railroad. What's this trying to do about it?
Well, I'm trying to get you sick, so you know I'm going to be reaching out to you later for a potential deal.
See how that works out.
All right, let's see if I can finally get a damn property.
Yeah, you can use one right about this. Yeah, if you got a red, yellow, property that we refuse.
Am I seriously landing on a chance space? How bad is my luck at this point, huh?
Perhaps it should be something good. Okay, you don't get to talk on.
Thank God! It's a no-brainer if I get to have to. I finally have something looking for.
I spent a lot of time in Illinois.
Stop trying to insert yourself in our friend, please. We don't need you talking.
Seriously, now I'm not allowed to talk.
You're getting annoying, John. Just sit there quietly and watch us have fun playing on the screen.
You promise to silence me? I'm allowed to talk.
I'm sound investigator.
I just want down. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying.
At least my best is in laugh, unlike the miserable having sex. I just won the second prize in a beauty contest. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you, my friend. And what will it mean to anything related to a beauty contest?
In what world are you actually capable of shutting up there?
Exactly my thought, Donald. Big job for Stanley before me. So much camping riding, I swear to God.
Just like that, boys. I got another $200 I'm racking up the dough right now. Damn right you want to do it. You'll be in a solid position in the long term, that's for sure.
Definitely need to go and profit stuff.
The game just started there. It's for all need to be changed. And just like you, Joe, I would have given $200 myself.
Amazing job, Bessie. You're definitely on the right track to say the least. Don't let yourself get up to them so you can stand in a future deal.
Well, this is a positive friend group now.
It's for us.
You know anything about that?
To answer your question, my friend, he doesn't. And that is why he is not a part of our friend group. Spitting his back out, Joe, you do nothing but spit out facts. And you do nothing but open the doors, Joe. What the hell is the matter with you? There is nothing wrong with it, so stop disrespecting them by asking them a question like that.
Appreciate you defending Joe's parents. It's never
Very serious to business. By the way, Joe, I'm going to need your railroad sooner than later, okay? You know that. You already have to do it. Joe, don't give that opportunity at the set.
I will do whatever is in my best interest.
Glad to hear. And hey, Donald, what is it going to take to grab that yellow property off of you? Why the hell would you just give that to you? His only advantage is now he was the only one with the yellow property.
Stop talking to me, John. It's getting annoying at this point. Yeah, I wish you could just pick him out like him.
Soon, my friends. But hey, Donald, what's it going to take to grab that free property off of you? Soon, only God, gentlemen. You're not entertaining that conversation.
I will do whatever the hell I want. Who do you think you are to tell me otherwise?
I'm your great friends. Don't forget that.
Is it April Fool's already? That's a good one, Sarah.
Good one, Joe. Your last sentence carried me to get up there, down.
Yes, you did. Get that shit down.
You got a damn suit.
You got the last big property, huh, Joe? What's it going to take to grab that with your hands? You see, Bill, there's still plenty of properties out there, so the negotiating will happen shortly.
Translation. Joe's going to meet our doors and do everything without getting a fair result.
Will you shut up, Bear?
Excuse me?
You think you know everything, huh?
Unfortunately, that's just how he is. I just need to help. Go gaslighting some gaslighting master George.
Speaking of lights, they just picked up the electric company.
That's a super valuable pickup, Bessie. Now you think this water will be set. Don't say that is ridiculous. Is this your way trying to manipulate the negotiations before they even take place? Nobody cares for what you have to say there. But speaking of negotiations, don't do it, Joe. I'm going to need that last railroad off of you.
What are you looking to give in return?
Go down to the business, George, with the piece of railroad set and do no set in return.
Can you let him talk real, or are you just wanting the attention on the game?
Joe, listen, if you want benefiting from this projected deal,
What do you have to offer to us in the morning?
for the love of God, you're actually thrilling. So we got a big company during your last term. So how would you like my big property so you'll want to win the set? That is got to be the stupidest proposal I've ever heard.
Take it out shot and let Joe decide for himself. He's a grown man. Yeah, you're treating him like a baby.
Not even a baby would accept a horrible offer like this. Don't do it, Joe. Well, I could throw in money to sweeten the pot a bit, but the value of these properties is similar. Don't even start with that guy. You know good and damn well what you're doing.
It seems like a fair offer.
You can't sell
Always one thing property away from having to set up.
Joe, congratulations. Just handed George the win. How in the hell did you benefit from that trade? Don't call my French clowns Barack. That's not nice. The manipulation of gaslighting is ridiculous. Can you three open your damn eyes?
Shut up! You made me land on the luxury tax just like you did with Bill. Super duper fast.
How's it looking like this employment you have? You need to clear yourself, gentlemen.
You got terrible energy. You're like a rain cloud. Dark. Negative. That's affecting our gameplay for the worst.
That is a terrible purpose to go.
Look what you made me do, Baron. You made me land on free parking and not a property.
Shut the hell up, you demented clown. What happened? You're going to take me bill for that last big property going?
You kind of will. We need more assets to make it more appealing for Bill to give you that property. But you wouldn't know that since you don't know anything about this game. And Barack also made me land on parking. This is getting ridiculous at this point.
You guys need to go and see it because of your guys' game. Okay, what's the topic so happy? So you know, they don't say that you're acting like the world is ending. I'm calling it happening. That was an awful deal from Joe's, and I ain't just looking out for him. That's all.
You're not trying
Sarah. I don't need to look at that.
Okay, it's my turn to make some money here. Try not to lose my turn again, Sarah.
Yeah, totally. So they might have to use it while you're using it right now.
You guys hate it. You not get the damn sarcasm?
Boy, you got this. I think you're the stupid one there.
You get the damn truth.
This word is Joe Biden. I like trains. You like trains, but you literally give up your own for that. All right, stop with the bad energy. Oh, yeah, because I'm sure that's actually right. Well, because my friend Joe wants to stop with the bad energy. He landed on a valuable property. Good job, Joe. No problem, my friend. By the way, what's it going to take to grab that gold property out of your hands? With a love gun, don't fall to that trap again.
Hey, that was suggestive sounding. I just needed to point that out.
But somebody should have pointed out that you feel you could have laid off the pajamas once in a while.
You know what? I'm going to take the high road and not respond to that.
Good job, Donald. Yeah, it's not that you won't respond to that. It's that you can't respond to that.
So did you guys see how I picked up the other utility company? I am cooking right now, dude.
Yeah, I'm feeling really scared of landing on an electric company or water. It is a legal step to act to sure that the more things are even undergoing activity you can do moving forward.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for the $10, by the way, guys.
No problem, Bessie. That's what friends do. Are you guys playing Monopoly or are you guys just having a sweet tea writing session right now?
Your voice is actually annoying right now.
Would you please stop talking for 1 minute?
You couldn't stop napping, even if you wanted to.
Forgive me for trying to save our damn friendship. You guys are doing nothing to help me
And
though.
how many times do we have to tell you that we're not friends anymore? Why can't you accept that?
I refuse the reason for this fight. This is so pathetic for Ron, even for you. But keep it up though. It's fun seeing me like this. You're going to go to hell, George. You do realize that, right? The hell you say about me? It's something awful thing to say to anybody parent.
Gets alone after this. You're an awful person to say something like that.
Two words for you.
Nobody wants to hear from you anymore, Barry.
Wake up! I feel so badly now. Get it moving forward. You can say that again. If it's anybody else, it's George. Not true at all. Donald Trump and himself up to his back and look where we are now.
Why do you keep living in the past? This is why you can't accept the present.
Because you're not towards that. You can stop talking about me like I'm some unstable individual. You are. You're the one who's unstable. Make it more, George. Shut up, Joe. Don't think I forgot about your gun having sex. You're giving that $200 and taking big George for setting up. See, this is why they don't want to be your friends. You're telling them to shut up. You're calling them dumb. You're calling them stupid. Do you not see this? You accept and done way more things than me. You don't get to talk.
Give it a break, would you? It's ridiculous how annoying you are right now.
And it's ridiculous how excessive you guys legally are.
Okay, shut up. Our friend George just got the first orange property. The next week played.
Thank you for the praise, my friend. Parents could never. It's the George has all the railroads. It's about to somehow get the entire orange set too.
Okay, how stupid are you? Only one of the 3 orange properties have been taken. Why would you conclude that George would get that set?
Considering how it's got the railroad set. It's going to get the entire damn board.
Why the hell are you still talking?
Bill possessed and the question you generated, I get to respond.
You do not need to respond. You have to sit there quietly and take it.
I don't even know why you're focused on me and you're way behind everyone else.
Because you keep gapping, and things are about to change now.
Oh, really, man?
Property in Kentucky Avenue. Nice one, Donald. I see that you run away from completing the set. Yeah, I'm going to need that property off of you, Bill. What's it going to take? You don't have crap to offer, Bill, Donald.
Where did you start with that? Why did you feel that you should yell? What's wrong with you? Everything is wrong with him, guys. That's just who he is, unfortunately. You need to do the psychiatric ward. God, you're listening, Karen. How about you pronounce my name correctly for once?
Bill thinks you can tell us what to do.
For real, Bessie. It's a joke. You know who's going to like this? It's good.
Don't talk about my bestie like that.
What the hell is he going to do?
So my bestie was asking about the red property there. So how about I give it to you? Wait, what?
Would you really do that for me, Bessie? This is starting you guys just want to head George to the
Well, even though Simon is one red property there from the set, my bestie has something that I actually want.
Which is what, Bessie? I'll do anything.
I want your life good property, bestie. That is, if you don't mind. Seriously, Bill?
And here I thought Joe was bad.
That's a crazy amount of zestiness, Barrett.
Stop it in front of my doorstep. It actually makes sense, though. Donald doesn't have anything that will help Bill. Bill is getting the most for something that isn't particularly useful for him. Good one, Bill. That's an insane analysis, Joe. Great job, my friend. It is. Bill should get way more. And I mean way more value to giving up a valuable red property.
Why are you so controlled? For real, you should let me make my own decisions without you bleeding on my damn neck all the time.
Because that's just who he is, my friend. They're not your friends, sorry you had to deal with Barrett for so long.
Don't be sorry, George. We're just happy that we're with you now and not Barrett. Yeah, for real. Business like this with you, by the way. It just goes to show how flexible and open-minded you are, bestie.
You don't have to be flexible or open-minded for something this
yourself in alongside a deal like that. Wow. Why do you keep calling everybody a clown? What's the matter with you? In life, there's so little often throw their own insecurities onto other people. So good for them. Derek knows that he is the clown, not us. You are so smart in thinking that, don't you? Yeah, that's just a super smart thing to say. Super good clown says George. You guys are so stupid for being manipulated like this. This is a complete joke. You're stupid like you're off. They did it. That's enough for us. You're just trying to get your second chance to be on the chair. Ain't that the truth? You know what? I'm not going to be alone. I am going to run better than this way. Nobody will want to consider to such a miserable person like you, Sarah. Be honest with yourself. I love you guys. You guys are making me feel so good right now. There is something seriously wrong with you. Well, let's see. I have 3 friends in the call. You don't have. So is there something wrong with me, or is there something wrong with you? Just like you said earlier, George, in life. People always throw their own insecurities onto other people. Just look at their hotel room already. This is the most destructive thing in the world right now. Here's John Pelissoni is doing. For real, he's so miserable. He literally cost $200 to do it. So what? Really, this is what $400 to wear on his phone. That was lame as hell. I thought he did something. I don't mind. Even the total of the show, I thought he got $60 for a damn story. Joe, Jeff gave the gun. Thanks for that, gentlemen. I don't mind giving them $60. That's so much damn money anyway. That is such a dope mindset to have, Joe. You are indeed a cool guy. I think it's a go without saying that you feel like cool. Thanks for that, Dusty. You know you're super cool and running on the it's a nasty thing to do right now, Ben. You're super cool. No, I agree. That could never be me building here. Shut up! Just shut up, okay? I swear to God, this has to be so damn nightmare. Just pick him out of this damn call already and focus on the game. Sure, my friend. I'm enjoying every second of this. How about we just act like he's not in the call? That's an amazing idea, Misty. I could not think of a better way to demoralize him myself. You know what I'm doing? Seriously, all together. Haven't you had enough yet? When is the time for you to stop talking to him? Please, Joe, I beg of you, take that. Begging now? Please listen to me. Oh, God, this is so damn funny. He's saying, please now. Oh. For the love of God, just listen to me. Why can't you just shut the hell up? I would do anything for him to go back to normal. This pathetic man is down so bad. You're in for it. Please, I'll do whatever you want. Are you finally feeling what I felt there? Hey, Bessie. I hope it's not too much to ask, but could you do me a favor? Anything for you, Bessie. I care about you so much. What is it? I don't want Bob Barrick in this call anymore. Can we please kick him out now? I just want to focus on having fun with my Bessie. Is that what you really want, Bessie? It is, Bessie. And I think our friends Donald and Joe think the same way. We just want to have a fun time playing with you. My friend, do you agree with my Bessie? Agree with your Bessie, George. You just want to create fun and positive memories. Same here. We don't like being fair, but we like being fair. Well, I guess this is it then, huh? Good riddance, Barry. May you suffer in loneliness and rejection. You are not worth our time anymore. Everybody say good riddance to Bob Barry. Good riddance, Barry. Good riddance. Good riddance, Barry. Did you only need to call? I think this sorry self out. I blocked him on everything. I know you guys will do the same. From this point forward, we are going to be a fair and blessed group. I'm super glad to hear it. That's you get back to the game, boys. I'm good for it, you guys are. I must say, though, I'm pleasantly surprised that you guys were on board with me this whole time. Perhaps you guys are my friends after all. Here, look at the good guys. Continue as friends. The only one that has good times. Exactly. Let's do this thing, boys. Where are these exactly? Well, I just got more though. Now I'm in this hard place to complete the garden of the set. You're dominating this. Good job. Thank you for the praise, my friend. And I have a proposal for you, Bestie. What is it, Bestie? I will get back your valuable red property in exchange for St. James Place. Wait, for real? I don't think this is an offer you can refuse if you ask me. I'm good for it, actually. The red property has more negotiating power, so I know they're just looking out for me.
Exactly, Jesse. I want us all to win in life, you know? It's really hard to know. You come up with a good deal like this. Thank you for the continued praise, my friend. It feels so good to be loved and supported. I can't remember the last time I felt this, if I'm being honest.
But afterwards,
Never mind it. Let's just continue playing the game. Now, there's some tricks to it. There's no that we share for you. We all love you, Jesse. Your love and support is much appreciated. And like always, it's great doing business with you, Jesse.
it's great doing business with you too, Bessie. Glad we could peacefully negotiate in a game like this. Setting the houses down, you really are just a gourmet deal, George.
It's what I do, you know?
Oh, we definitely know. Now it's up to us to make sure you don't get too far ahead of this map.
I wish you guys good luck. Having two houses on this property makes you feel good, that's for sure.
And you said you're feeling good. You have the advantage for sure, but I'm supposed to know my own set of properties. You do realize that you need to negotiate with me for that last red property, right? Oh, I know. So what's it going to take? Name a price. Here's the thing. I don't think you have anything that I want. Is for real?
Sounds about right, Cristiano. You don't have any appealing properties for here. You don't have that much money. Just give it away.
How many times am I going to land on something bad, huh? There's a reason why I don't have any money.
You've been getting unlucky, Donald. You can turn it around, though.
I'm going to jail. I'm not sure how to feel about that. It might be in your best interest to stay in jail for as long as possible, though.
Wait, why then?
Can't afford to land on one of my bestest properties. Yeah, but isn't that also giving George more opportunity to control the wood?
It depends on how you want to look at it. If you feel confident in your ability to dodge my property, then go for it by all means.
I'm not sure. You have the railroads as well, so there's that to think about. Well. I guess I'll be snagging Park Place, huh? That is huge. It looks like I have a tremendous amount of negotiating power, huh, Bessie?
I will do whatever it takes to grab that off of you, Bessie. Name a price.
You don't really have anything that I need, but
Then I can give you money. We all get money, right?
let's wait a couple turns first before we discuss it.
All right, then, Bessie.
Maybe you can get something more appealing than just one.
Well, it's my turn, so let's see what I can figure out here.
Maybe I can get out of jail so George doesn't get the whole damn board. I think we should get out of jail. We can't let George and Bill Hall in the front.
But if you land on one of my orange properties, Joe, it will be game over.
I guess I gotta take that here. By the way, Joe, what's up, Bill? Let's go to take to your light blue property. You're gonna need one of those big properties. But I'm not ready to say. Well, I need something good in it. If you guys want to come up with a fair deal, perhaps involving that last available green property will be the move. If we have the time to wait, I'll have to try for that green property. I'll have a lot of leverage in negotiations if I can snag that.
Here you go, boys. Let's see if Joe lands on one of my spaces here.
I have a lot of money, so I'll be okay if I land on one of your spaces.
Let's go! $200, my good friend.
Well, like I said before, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, but George will have more money now to possibly get the bill in Park Place or to put more houses on his orange set.
He's spitting them facts out, Donald.
What if you give me bill? There are still vacant yellow and green properties. So George has multiple houses on his orange set, and he has the railroad set.
Unfortunately, I didn't land on Market Gardens.
Thank God.
That could have been good for negotiations, that's for sure.
Damn, George, you're already cooking. You don't need
I just gave you $26. Then.
Come on, buddy. You know good and damn well that doesn't matter in the big picture.
You're right about that. I just wanted to make you feel better.
I can take the reality for it. You can always be feeling.
And I love hearing that. There aren't many people like that, you know?
McDonald, I think I'm coach, guys. There's much I can do from this point on. You can work at your property. I mean, I'll do that, but it just feels like a slow and painful loss for me. I'm going to have to surrender at some point, you know?
But the great must never give up, Donald. Trust.
We'll see if there's anything I can do about this. You're getting done. You just have to believe. Exactly. One of us just needs to land on the vacant yellow and green property and get the ball rolling. We'll see about that, you know? If I was a betting man, though, my money would be on George for sure, though.
Same again.
This isn't our assets compared to his. Just keep going. You gotta know what will happen in the game of Monopoly. Looks like you dodged the bullet, Joe. Nice.
Where does that vote take you, though?
I barely missed out on the vacant property. That is super unfortunate. But they're still tradable. All right, it's time to pull the trigger. What would you give me for Park Place, Dustin?
Good. If you actually going to give me Park Place, Bessie,
Take this over. Are you 100% sure on this? I need to do something. Nobody to trade with me, and I don't have any set. So what else can I do?
fair enough, Bessie. How about $300 then?
You can't give me more than that, Dustin?
That's half my money. I told you how you can do space with those stupid Bessie. I'm going to swear.
You got yourself a deal, Dustin. Hopefully getting more money will be more negotiation power than me. I don't know about this one, Bill.
ends up giving him another set. What else can I do? It's not like I have any other options. If you feel good about the deal, Bill, then go for it. That's all I gotta say.
Like always, Ben, it was a pleasure doing business with you. I knew I could count on you for that.
Yeah, no problem, Bessie. Let's see how you go about allocating your resources into your property.
Well, I think it makes sense to put the houses onto the properties depending on your guys' location, right?
That's definitely that's great strategy.
Once again, Joe, thank you for the ongoing support. I truly didn't expect it to be like this.
You could expand on that thought if you'd like to, George. This is a safe space.
Maybe another day, my friend. For now, I'm just glad that I'm feeling super supported and loved.
That's great to hear, George. We're always going to be here for you. Back. I love it. My bestie is supported.
I'm not sure how much you guys will love landing on one of my orange properties, though.
It is what it is at this point. That's the problem not going to do it. Are you sure you're okay with only having $18 left? That seems kind of risky.
Well, I have other assets I can mortgage if I give it to them. I'm just trying to finish the job, you know.
And thank God I didn't land on one of your orange properties. That would have been game over for me.
Could I interest you in the railroad property?
That's tough to have to mortgage my green property to just stay alive in this game. I would just go bankrupt if I were you. It seems pretty evident that George is going to win this game.
Yeah, but I have to at least try. You never know. Your mindset is a tremendous one, my friend. Let's see how that works out for you moving forward.
At least you get a good return here, Donald. God damn. Well, now I wish I didn't have an extra roll. I'm just losing money every damn turn. I appreciate the $30, Donald. I will make sure to put it to good use. Yeah, I'm sure those $30 are going to help you overcome George's literal landmine. Orange properties.
That's pretty funny, Joe.
Don't start laughing if you end up landing on George's properties, Joe. Fair enough, Bill. Where am I headed?
I think you can start laughing at that, too.
John, I love how this game is. Have fun paying $70 to George. I don't mind it too much. There aren't any houses on it, and I have a fair amount of money. I'm still in this business. I wouldn't speak to you soon, Joe. You have another roll here? Dave, what are the odds of you landing on another one of these properties?
Well, you just jinxed it, Joe. I appreciate you giving me so much money. That's very kind of you.
You had that one coming, Joe? Even you have to admit that. Okay, can I grab that last big property off of you, Bill? I need a color set desperately. Depends on what you can offer me, Joe. I'm all ears. What if I called you Dad? Excuse me? Is that enough? Three things I certainly like. Death, taxes, and Joe being sus.
You forgot one, Donald.
What did I miss?
It's Joe landing on my damn property. I've been getting an insane amount of money over these past few turns, to say the least.
What are you going to do with that money, Dusty?
I'm going to put hotels on my orange set, and then I will look towards houses for my blue set.
Damn, George is really cooking the Corman deal, huh? How did he end up with this one? I wonder if he gave the railroads in, Joe. You can say that again, Donald. I wonder if he gave the blue set.
You can say that again, my friend.
You like income taxes, Dusty? I hate taxes. They are by far the worst thing on this damn board. They should honestly just remove it entirely from Class B. That's an interesting take, Donald, but I didn't ask you that question. Excuse me, I asked my bestie.
I don't have definitive trash talk. I'm having such a fun time right now, boy.
You love hearing that. I'm sure it also helps that you're demolishing this, huh?
Hey, I can't complain about that.
It must be nice having hotels for a color set.
Damn right.
None of us even have one house, let alone one color set. Play this again sometime, George. It seems like a game that would be super fun for the long term. Spit the facts out, Joe.
If it makes you guys happy, then we can keep playing this. I just want everyone to feel happy, loved, and supported.
It definitely makes us happy, Dusty. Hey, Don, what's up, Joe? I just wanted to thank you for handing me $10 with. I could start mounting the greatest comebacks in Monopoly history. Are you actually being serious with that take? Hell to the no. But then it's supposed to begin straight face saying all that.
You're fun, my friend.
Joe, George is getting another $200 now. Yeah, this game is something that I would try to get over.
So are you guys just going to submit bankruptcy then?
I managed to win. If I land on another hotel, so then it's better to do that. Said that, Bill. You're going to land on one of those properties.
Well, it's Joe's turn first to land on another one of my properties.
Yeah,
then it will be my bestie's turn to do that.
Come on, Bill. Give me your big property. I'll get down on my knees. Yeah, I'm going to cut you off there, Joe. Only God knows what you were about to say. And now you're being sent to jail, huh? That's a rough sequence of events for you there, my guy. The worst part about that is that I am once again approaching George's own property.
Exactly. So you're not living in everyone, my friend.
Bill, please give me your big property. I just want to step. Yeah, you really had to flip the board, Joe. Daddy, please. You know, we both know good and damn well that it don't mean anything. Let's defend this game already so we can move on to whatever game we got next.
And speaking of ending things, that's definitely one of those little festive cheats.
That crap is worth $1,000. What are you going to do now, Bill? Yeah, I got to call it here, boys. Perhaps I could mortgage my stuff and pay that $1,000, but I would be left with close to nothing.
That was a valiant effort, Bestie. Good team for you.
I am super excited for our next game of Monopoly that is for sure.
GG bestie, you dominated me. That is a fact. Which you dominated me like I first dominated you, Bill.
That is a pretty wild thing to say, my friend. But as long as you're having fun, then I don't care what you say.
I appreciate that for the thank you for the $10. I'm sure that was going to resurrect my chances of making an amazing comeback.
Yeah, now I really have to deliver the final blows of the final blows of my half houses to my good properties, boys.
That's the overkill, boys. We are already so close, you know it. Just accept defeat and commit to bankruptcy, Donald. This was inevitable from the start.
Jesus Christ, these houses are expensive. Too bad I can't get hotels on them yet.
Yeah, that's still unnecessary, but you're going to bring regardless, huh?
Yeah, I just have to have the house. It makes me feel confident.
Especially on the blue side, too, huh? Things like that, I'm also going to file for bankruptcy. Well, at least you're familiar with the process, right? Excuse me?
Once again, Joe, you're being funny.
Okay. In all seriousness, though, George, you took the gourmet deal that you deserve this win.
GG, my friend, I think you got pretty unlucky with the Bulls, especially in the early starts of the game. But you hung in there. I think you'll do much better next time, my friend.
Hopefully, I had a lot of fun playing this game, that's for sure. So that means I got second place. Are we really getting who gets second, third, and fourth place? No, I would say that first place is the only thing that matters. There's no such thing as participation trophy.
Well, I think having fun is what matters the most.
That's also
Having fun, spreading the love, and supporting each other through it all means way more than first place.
100% agree with you on that sentiment, Dustin. You guys need to get $200 from the bank. I'm back in this joint. You gotta move on to a different game.
Yeah, if you find my real people, different things. What are you going down to do?
I'm down for anything, Dustin. What makes you happy?
I have a few things in mind, but I also want you guys to be happy as well.
Good friends with you. You're fine. You get to be the one who decides. We'll be okay with it.
I appreciate that, my friend. I really do love your guys' flexibility with this situation. I have to let you know after we wrap up with this game, man. Okay?
Sounds good to us, Dustin. Just follow the bankruptcy right there. My name is Joe Biden, and I like trains.
Two towards. You still have a few $100 left, I guess. So it's not technically out of it.
Oh, I'm definitely out of it. I'm just trolling at this point. Wait, what? It's just what Joe does. He likes control sometimes when he's having fun. That's just who he is.
Look, Joe's perfectly fine, Bessie. I'm glad Joe is having fun. It warms my heart to say the least.
Sounds good, Tennessee. It's just a matter of time to get so we can do shit and talk to one another.
Yeah, this is people relaxing after school. They're getting closer to the half guys and friends. I'm so happy that I can try.
Right now, George.
You're all good, my friends. I am just expressing my appreciation to you three choosing to be my friend.
We got to do it.
All you just to be supportive and feel love.
I definitely know it. You have anything else you want to talk about? We're all here.
Well, there's something I've been needing to say, but now's not the right time for it.
Is everything okay, George?
To be completely honest, no. But I will talk about it when the time comes.
No pressure. Let's just feel what to do so when we're going to support you as friends. Don't have to forget this, okay?
Thank you very much, kind words, my friend.
Still there, Bill? You've been kind of quiet. Yeah, I'm still here, Donald. I'm just watching the game. Some way, somehow. I'm still having fun.
And I just landed on a luxury tax space. You're still in this thing, my friend.
You don't actually need to, do you?
But this is a super guy you have to forgive, my friend.
I didn't know you were such a jokester, George.
Well, I'm surrounded by my friends. So I'm feeling good.
I look here. If you're gonna get here, Joe, get started. Let's see how we do. Does it really matter? No, in this case, it does. I'm just going to go ahead and file the bankruptcy myself. There is no shot at you, and I don't want to waste you guys' time.
Are you sure about that, my friend?
Yep. You're dominated from the very start by negotiating super effectively. You deserve this. So enjoy it.
Thanks for the kind words, my friend. GG to everyone. I had a lot of fun playing this game, and I hope we can play Monopoly soon. I will let you guys know what game I have in mind next time we play, okay?
And everyone as well. I'm feeling good about what's ahead. Until then, boys, GG to everybody. This was a super fun game, and I can definitely still making this a long, good thing. Until next time, this is the start of something good. I feel it. See you guys next time.
Talk to you later, my friend. Thank you for everything.
I have an important announcement for everyone in Canada. I'm inviting you to register for our online program.
It might be a little bit early into the season to start talking about the 2026 NHL entry draft. But lo and behold, what better place to start than by talking about the guy that's projected to go number one? Let's dive into Penn State University forward Gavin McKenna and what we can expect out of this guy and its draft-eligible campaign. Now, I wanted to open this video up by saying that at the time of recording this audio, there are a number of discussions that we can have as to whether or not Gavin McKenna is even going to go first overall. Like, there are a number of ways that you can talk about the guys in the draft. Keaton Fairmont is making waves right now. There's a conversation about him potentially dethroning McKenna for number one. But at this point in time, Gavin McKenna is consolidated ranked number one by Chris Peters, Daily Faceoff, and Draft Prospects Hockey. Plus, he's the cousin by marriage of Connor Bedard, so I think there's a very interesting narrative to dive into here. But lo and behold, let's talk about the White Horse Yukon Territory native and what he could be bringing to this upcoming draft, courtesy of an article on AP Ringside, as well as some of the numbers that he's been able to produce. Gavin McKenna is 6 feet, 165, a left-handed left wing born in 2007. 2007? Are you kidding me? We're talking about top NHL prospects born in 2007. Look at the amount of awards this guy has gotten already in his young hockey-playing career. U18 World Junior Championships gold medal. One-time Wayne Gretzky Cup gold medal. CHL All-Rookie Team. CHL First All-Star Team. CHL Player of the Year. CHL Rookie of the Year. CHL Third All-Star Team. CSSHL U18 Most Assists. He got that twice. CSSHL U18 Most Goals. CSSHL U18 Most Points. He got that twice. CSSHL U18 MVP. U18 World Junior All-Star Team. WHL First All-Star Team, WHL East First All-Star Team, WHL Champion, WHL Most Assists, WHL Player of the Year, WHL at the end of 2023. So, what a great amount of points that he's able to get there, right? His previous season, as a 16 turning 17-year-old, Gavin McKenna scored 129 points in 56 games played. He even had a goal for Team Canada at the World Juniors. You know, say what you want about Gavin McKenna's usage at the tournament, but still, the fact that he was able to make the team is a testament to his talent. And if you compare Gavin McKenna to his cousin by marriage in Connor Bedard, you can see some very interesting numbers. Connor Bedard, in his draft minus 1 year, had 100 points in 62 games, 51 goals, and 49 assists. Meanwhile, Gavin McKenna, we just looked at it, he had 129 points in 56 games. So more points in fewer games for Gavin McKenna versus Connor Bedard, although we should say that the age metrics are a little bit different when just comparing draft minus 1 to draft plus 1 years, etc., etc. Bedard was given late birthday. He was one of the younger guys in the 2022 draft, and he was given exceptional status into the draft. Gavin McKenna is kind of